y'all did it. No. So last time y'all had a plan of attack. Y'all knew what you were going to do. Only question that was left was, were you going to frame them, or were you just going to hope that they found something? Russell took it upon himself to go see Salvatore. I say took it upon himself, but that's what Salvatore made him do. He decided just to go with it. So, but he did go with Rooney. Rooney making a good backup guard. Minion in the making.
Minion in the making.
And they get a knife from they learn later, a recently deceased individual who owns said knife, and they planted it in the house. During that whole situation, Oliver was having a good old time dropping broad hints that he knew about him. So Matthias just had an open conversation with him. Told him that he's more than welcome to dig through the coins in the safe, knowing that he wasn't going to dig through the coins in the safe. And they were just pretty much sniping at each other, where Matthias tries to get Oliver to join his cause. Oliver decides not to do it. Yet. True. There's always hope. One of the guards does find the knife there. They recognize it as a significant piece that had gone missing from the house of the person that was murdered. Knowing that, along with the other evidence, they piece some stuff. They decide that it's enough evidence to take him into trial. That's where we left off. It's him being arrested. Everybody's out and about. Trying to remember, was anything at the very tail end of that?
The paladins are coming.
Oh yeah,
It's maybe one of them.
yeah. Oliver lets Father Foothill know that Matthias was speaking to a guy named Gallus. When they figured out that Gallus was involved, he said that he was ascending to get a paladin on his way here. Nah, anything else?
Every time you begin to introduce Father Forthill, I think you're about to say Father Footnote.
Father Foothill.
Yeah, Pope Footlocker.
See, now you made his death that's coming up a lot less traffic. He was just a footnote. I had a joke lined up and everything. But anyway. We'll wait till Ryan gets back. Then we're going to do a quick 2 weeks downtime. So anything you guys want to do? It's basically a shopping trip. You got anything you want to buy? Anything you want to try to...
Pay us.
I was gonna say, seeing as we didn't make any money in our endeavors, not too much is gonna change on the buying.
No.
Participated in his arrest, and you had given what's-her-face knowledge about it. She says if you did anything that led to his arrest, come see her. So
Okay, no, that's what I was planning on doing. I just didn't know if that actually was gonna.
you did your job. You got paid whatever.
I was like, this is Oliver.
And you were in the room with a safe full of gold, and you didn't take it.
Yeah, because he knows what the fucking coin is.
Dude. Dangling just like roll an intelligence check. Then you go, what's gonna be intelligent? And then you roll a 4 and you're like, coin!
Your coins!
So,
Russell just goes.
No, what's funny
Take a
was
scoop
the intelligence
Suddenly
check
eloquent.
was for because Salvatore specifically told him not to steal anything, so it didn't look suspicious.
Right.
It wasn't anything with the coin. So it's like when you were looking around, I was like, that was like 4 weeks ago.
I still just can't get anything. So
He's got the memory of a beer.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let him roll.
Dude, this straight mixer fucking killed me, bro. You're at a bar. You ordered fucking drinks at a bar because you got him on the table a little bit, and it was just so aggressive.
You're trying to wreck on shit. Went to a bar to get a drink. Oh, you went to a club to get breakfast. It's like, what the fuck?
Hey, now
Hey, man.
to be fair,
Strip clubs generally have really good wings. I'm not even fucking around.
well, and in Parks and Rec, that's why Ron goes to a strip club because they have an all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet.
Son, I'm afraid you might not have understood me. Bring me all the bacon and eggs you have.
Understood.
All right, who wants to start?
That's
Or
fair.
what, downtime?
Let's go
2 weeks
to-
of downtime.
2 weeks of downtime. I'm going to go to Decker like the very next day and say, you know, how strong's the case? It doesn't seem like it's going to stick with anything else.
With it being the next day, she doesn't have a lot of answers for you.
Sure.
She'll say, you know, it's enough to get the arrest. Obviously, something's going on. Even if he does make it out of this, that's politically doesn't look good.
Got it.
Even if he finds a way to peg it on one of his minions, it being in his house,
Right.
and all that jazz is just not a good situation.
Understood.
She'll give you 20 gold.
I appreciate it. Is there anything else we need to be looking into right now?
Nope.
Okay. And in those 2 weeks, I would tell Adrian about talking to Dax. And be like, watch your ass. Because they might think that you're the reason that Marmal is dead.
That who said?
We call her Jennifer Marmal. I don't know at this
Oh,
point.
okay.
So,
Marmalade.
like, Marmal's just sticking for whatever reason. I can remember
Marmal got
that.
laid
Yes.
out.
The person who was slain instead of you.
The
Yeah.
attempted murder in your life.
Yes.
Got
Dax knows that it potentially happened because of a mix-up of identities. So just be mindful. Okay. Be very careful at the Belver Room. In the couple weeks, it's just telling a few people stuff, making sure Russell's okay, like in the aftermath, right? Because they might start scrambling around. And then, if I could try and make another scroll of healing word with the gold that I got, I can just try to make a spell out of that.
Okay.
I think it's an arcane check.
Yeah. It's
It's
Well,
level 1.
it's gonna be a religion
It's
check
religion
because
because
it's
of
a
that. Okay,
divine
sure.
spell.
Can I guide myself? Like try to help with knowledge. Is this a skill roll? It's fine if no.
Is it?
Is it a skill check? I don't know.
Oh yeah, because it's religion. Shit. Yeah, that's a skill.
When I'm doing this, could I be with Rooney so he can help me out? Since he's actually now a proficient potions.
My knowledge, guide me!
Yeah. I will
Actually, you know what? I don't think you can use a D4.
Okay, but
Because
can I
it
get a
take-
sale?
Yeah, you can get help.
Okay.
The reason you can't do a D4, it only lasts a minute, and it takes.
It takes longer. Okay, so I'll be like, hey, I need to try to make another one of my quick spells, so we just have a second one in the slot, and I'll show you. I have one already, so I've done it before. I know what to do, but your expertise would be. And I rolled 2 5s.
What's your religion?
It's a +8, so it's a 13.
You made it.
Thank God.
Healing word is a level 1
1,
spell,
so it's 11.
11.
Okay.
I'm about to say it's gonna be really hard for you not to make it. If you
But
have
when it was 2 5s, I was like,
Well, see, the problem is Detective Murphy. Cutting words, your skill roll.
all right, roll D4.
As he rolls into
I'm
town.
just kidding.
oh, I was like, oh. I mean, I would have. If we're gonna have it canon that Percy and Murphy are just in this realm to fuck with me, I'm okay with it. I've slept on it.
the initial reaction of "fuck you."
Yeah, I'm like, eh.
Percy, roll me. East.
Okay, so make that.
why are there no names?
Last thing I would do is do a little bit more work on the
Feet,
lantern,
lantern.
because I can put maybe a little money into it. Maybe not. I don't know.
How about you paid for everything but the actual?
Oh, if that's the case, it costs 500 gold, and then I need an eye, right?
No, the eye would cost you the 500 gold. You gave me the money for the base material.
Understood. So that's fine.
The actual magical component of it
Yeah.
is the.
Then I would potentially search for that if I could, and then that'd be about it. So,
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
knowledge guide. Because I'm looking for a thing. I would, if I could, I would like to give Russell or Adrian's help finding an item.
Yeah.
If it's a
Russell.
possibility.
Hmm?
Does that work? can I have one of them help me?
I mean, if you're
find it?
if it's an investigation, you probably want
Like help to search an item down.
You can. I mean, this is not going to be an item that's just running around the city.
No. I understand. I just want to be like, okay, I want to make sure I succeed on the next step. That's all.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you can get help.
Did you say investigation?
Mhm.
31.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, sorry, 31.
So
It is laying around the city. It's right there.
I find it. It's 800 miles away now.
It's like
You know its exact location, but it's 800 miles away.
beautiful.
Through a portal that takes you to another planet. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, this is like, you ready?
No, but in all seriousness, there's a lot of places constructs can be that would have those eyes. There's even some other creatures that can have those eyes, though you don't want to actually deal with these type of creatures because they're mostly things that have like true sights or use eyes, and those are well beyond you. That's the point.
for now.
Unless y'all want to go on a side quest to find a beholder or something, or some
What's this
legendary
guy
dragon.
for? Like Adrian having helped you with your investigation.
Sure. I am trying to create a lantern that sees beyond the physical.
Cool.
What's going to happen is, and he'll show you the lantern, and it's basically missing the piece that sits inside that would give it its magical property. And it's like this, like a bullseye lantern, effectively, and they could pull it down and it becomes a regular lantern. When I have it in its bullseye form or down, if I will it, it will show me things as they should be. Invisibility, magic, stuff like that. So I don't have to continually use spells to try and do that. Also, if we're going to be dealing with worse and worse threats, especially with Rooney being followed randomly, and I just so happen to be smoking a pipe right then, that's very dangerous.
Well,
That wasn't random.
I wonder if it would just be easier to find an object like the one you're trying to make.
Maybe it would be.
Well,
If
guess we
you,
could look into that.
I'd say if you know of any, let's check next time.
So-
Then just look for the item. And just be like, cheat code. There it is. Okay.
So, you know, to the northeast, there's an old outpost, dwarven outpost, and they had constructs. You also know to west-northwest, there's an old dwarven outpost. They had constructs. You know specifically those two locations. They're not used anymore. They've been ran over, destroyed. And you do know that the constructs in there had the eyes that
Yeah.
you needed.
Right.
Whether or not they're still intact, there's no way to know until you go anymore.
Of course.
So
About how far is that away?
the one to the northeast is farther. You have to. It's close to Silver Moon.
Yeah.
The one to the west northwest, I would say the legend is really far away. Give me a second. I gotta find legend.
It's fine if it's something we would have to get, but is there a possibility we could get a world map?
Yeah.
I know.
It's about 200 miles. I'm on a wood map.
So,
Now,
200
there are
miles.
things you have to use your imagination.
Sure.
So, this is y'all.
Okay. Nice.
These mountains hold the one to the north,
Got it.
west, northwest. And then the Mithril Hall up to the
Okay.
northeast is the other one.
200 miles is the close one?
That's 200 miles from there.
Okay, no, just double checking.
At least according to that legend over here.
Yeah, no, you're fine. How? Okay.
With that said, as a reminder,
Oh, that's small.
I unzoom this.
We win if he dies.
So, this coast, as a reminder, is taken over by a blight, and undead roam. The High Moors has the story of the lonely cabin with a hag that kills things and enter. This desert has become bad off. Like it's a desert, but it's worse than a normal desert. It's almost like magically against you. And up here at the spine of the wood in the mountains are where dragons have made their domain.
Hey, Eugene. Thanks, friends.
Some of these cities, you'll have to ask me about because some of them don't exist. Silvery Moon, still there. Yoratora, still there. Succumba is still there.
So a thought for the group. He didn't say anything about going up along the y-axis or down along the y-axis. If there being anything dangerous, so we could either go up into space or down into the core of the Earth.
Well, seeing that this is a 2D map and the y-axis is you and me and the x-axis is him and him.
Like there's bad things all over the place. What are you talking about?
Why limit yourself?
Ha ha!
Sorry, I thought you were saying flap flap. You may have as many as you want. No, that's like flap flap because it's like I don't. Let me have as many as you want.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
see if
according
I-
to the documentary, the core going down would be bad.
And you know these dwarven ruins with that check are over entrances to the Underdark, and they were built to stop the what are you?
An elf? An elf?
Oh, what's the bad elf? I can't remember.
Drow.
Drow. Thank you. The drow and other evil things from coming up from underneath.
Bastards.
All right.
You're self-editing off.
Anything else?
That's it. But that's 11,800 rounds for me to get there. Do we know how long that is in terms of time? A round is what, 6 seconds?
Yeah.
What?
You're gonna have to make some hellacious constitution checks.
I'm saying I can fly there. Because I can make a mile in 59 rounds, which is however many minutes. But
So
Well, at that point, all you would do is you would take the travel, like the general travel rules.
Sure.
You wouldn't have to calculate rounds or anything. I mean,
each is like 11 miles per day, so you're looking at 20 days.
Got it.
That's the bad.
no, I understand. Yeah, that's the deal.
Finish 20 back.
Yeah, 49 days.
Thanks.
If you're going non-stop.
Right. No.
It's like big.
Okay. Thanks.
Did I do that right? 11,800 times 6. Or would it be divided by 6? It'd be divided by 6. And that would be divided by 60 for... Help me out here, math person.
what are you wanting to do?
11,800 rounds.
20 days. To get there.
He's just saying because you go about the travel stuff. Is what he's talking about. It's just easier. The reason why I did it my way is because I have hunting action, so I can move a little bit faster each time. That's all.
Yeah, so like I said before, you know that those entrances was to stop bad guys and they've fallen.
Mhm.
Going there alone would not be a life.
No, yeah.
But have boots built.
Yep, we're good.
Russell would more or less lay low, try to find a new inexpensive hovel to shack up in that nobody knows about, including any of them.
Mhm.
Likely still in the garbage day part of town. So.
This looks like a good place, Russell.
He would
Randomly on
He would
patrol.
not be speaking to his realtor with Oliver present.
I'm pulling up the DM's guide for the buildings. Give me a second. Why is it so hard to do? Because I'm in the wrong tab. That does not help. Okay. While I'm doing that, anything else you're doing? Or is it dependent on that?
No, it's not necessarily dependent on that, but yeah, he would be just trying to get some more lessons on medium armor master with Oliver, and then Thieves' Camp with either Adrian or They are. Likely they are, so he's been doing that.
Just to make this simple, you're not trying to buy a place. You're just like renting it out.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're just gonna say that's part of why you only make like one silver, or whatever your income is. So, okay. Rooney.
Do you remember if you told me what the next tier with Gregorius?
No, actually, I made a note. Oh my god, where is this? What are you trying to accomplish now while I look this up?
I'm gonna continue working towards Warcaster for the 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's 10 weeks. And then just more general training with them.
Okay. So you learned Arcana. You didn't already know it. Okay. You will get a bonus on helping. Like you can apply advantage to helping craft magical items. Because you know how the magic in them works. That makes sense. So whenever he's applying that eye to that lamp, you can help whatever blacksmith or armor maker or enchanter or whatever is doing that, and you can even apply like minor goodness. You know, so hypothetically, he's got the lantern through seeing that he wants to see. Okay, let's say it was instead of that, let's just say all it did was see invisible people. You might be able to buff it in a way that it helps better. Like maybe it sees in a cone, but it also sees around or something like that. But you can make kind of things. You're just gonna have to use your imagination. And I'll tell you if it's within your capabilities or if you need to roll for it. That makes sense. And then outside of that, you have access to his library of spells for levels close to third spells. So you could copy and make spell scrolls if you wanted to of pretty much anything in the Wizard's spellbook. For levels 1 through 3.
Do you know what the next, is there another tier of membership that I can work towards, or is that pretty much like you hit?
Yeah, well, I mean, so you'll get the more you spend time with him and the more y'all learn together, you'll get higher up, and he'll give you more access to more potent spells if he can trust you with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and on top of that, there's the other thing too is you have access to his library.
Right. With his first 2/3.
No, not just like library spells, but his library of general knowledge.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which has some things. They mostly deal with the history of the undead, like that side of the ward.
Mhm.
But then there's just some general knowledge in there that you could use to roll, and I'll tell you if it's something that he would know if you want to figure it out. But you have access to that, and you could, the researcher profession. I think it's acolyte, where you can just go to a place and you always know where to find knowledge. That type of thing. You basically have that.
Okay.
So I'll give you the actual wording of that here.
Is what I'm curious about is if I'm investing like more gold into that relationship, is there like beyond where I'm at right now, like investing more gold there is gonna influence that relationship?
It will depend on what you're trying to accomplish with your character. Because like I said, you are learning from a wizard. There are some crossover to spells that you will be able to learn doing that and utilize making spell scrolls.
You know what? I'm gonna try to work with them to make a spell story.
Make a what?
Spell story.
Yep, that would be under the same thing of like you can work on magical items. Hmm.
Yep.
Anything else?
That's pretty full on downtime.
Thanks for the help with the potion. For the scroll, excuse me. I think it's yeah. I think only I can use that scroll, right? Because it's
Yeah.
no one else can cast it by me.
I feel like it's my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need it.
Rate you're never in a situation to take it.
It's just better than die.
Okay. So you'll need a ring of a precious metal, so gold, mithril, adamantine, something along those lines. It will cost platinum. It's something along the lines of probably 50 to 100 gold pieces worth of precious metal. And then you will need to find, and he tells you about a creature called an arachnophage. One of the things that they are known for is that they can actually ingest magic and absorb it. And they're good at deflecting magic. So you'll need their blood to complete the ring.
Okay.
He'll teach you how to actually craft the ring, make channels where the blood can look in it before you seal it, and that kind of stuff. So then all you'll need to do is kind of do what he's doing, find out where these things are, and kill and get enough of his blood that you can use. He does tell you that the blood loses potency over time if you don't put it in the ring and complete the ritual, complete the crafting of the magic.
Did he say how much time? Like, if I were to travel somewhere where an arachnophage might be, would I be able to get the blood back to the city?
You're trying to find something. If you want to try it you've got 4 weeks. So if you want to get there and get back to the city to have his help, which will give you a better chance at the roll, you're looking for something within 2 weeks. If you think you can do it by yourself, only within 4 weeks. Yeah. Unless you have a way to preserve the blood. And there are magic items that do that, and there are things of that nature that you can try to complete.
And I will.
Decompose.
Hmm?
Like decompose.
Well, actually, if you're also clever, like spare the dying on the or whatever that. What is that thing where you put the wings over them? You need 8 of them.
Why?
But
Gentle repose.
Gentle repose.
Yeah.
Gentle repose. Put that over the arachnid and try to keep them all balanced.
Sell its blood then.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, that's the base. If you want to think about some creative things that you could also maybe use the ring to do, that's one of the bonuses that you got. You can make a slight alteration to the normal rules of this, whatever, this spell. Yeah. Ring of spell sword or whatever it's called.
Sure. Okay. Then I will put 26 gold towards acquiring precious metals.
Anything else?
That will be it.
All right, Adrian. First thing, you don't have a running mate anymore, so
Yep.
you're a top lieutenant. Congratulations, you're number
Yep.
2.
So she will be kind of getting used to, I guess, a shift in responsibilities.
She's fairly willing to do like more dangerous things than Jessica was. But also, she'll be kind of assisting Bayor in trying to find whatever the eyeball is, or something to the effect that he's looking for. So if it's something where she has to rob somebody or make a heist, she's kind of getting that planned out.
You don't, like I said, you don't know anybody in the city itself that has the type of eye he's looking for. Now there are people that dabble in constructs in the city, but this is a special type of eye that has the ability to do what it does. Most of the constructs are just basic stuff. They might be able to see invisibility.
Man, you're basic.
Yours is not a true seeing, right? It's not just seeing invisibility.
That's the goal.
Because unless like the police raided Matthias's place, they're like, well, there and that kind of stuff.
Well, it's been cordoned off. You could try to go in to steal something if you wanted to, but it's a crime scene at the moment. The residents have been kicked out, and police are going over trying to film. If it's just straight up see invisibility, that kind of stuff is around town, and people have that. If it's true seeing, like I saw, that's something special you're gonna have to go get.
So this is only once per day that shit works on. So I think originally it was the Lantern of Revealing, where it's just invisibility. But if I know that, and see this, I can do this.
31, you know you have options.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, because this
Depends
one,
on the eye.
right? Because the Lantern of Revealing, that just runs off of oil. I can do that as much as we need. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's not special oil. I'm just cool. We can see invisible creatures.
Yeah.
But-
Now you do know from your time with him, it's not something like you can get an eye and just change it out.
No, I'm
What
gonna have
you
one.
do,
of
it's going to be magically sealed in the item. So you're gonna have to make a commitment whatever you go after.
I'm gonna go after the other one and give that lantern to somebody else.
Well, because if I can get one that I know, hey, I can get a Lantern of Revealing now. It's like, cool. I can give that to somebody else, and then go for the True Sight one later. You know,
It's up to you.
Or have the lantern of revealing for yourself
Right.
until you get the lantern of freezing.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Russ don't need that shit. It doesn't matter shit. It's a lamp. It's like I'm invisible.
actually,
Fuck!
the True Sight one, you can tell the flame to go away.
Go away from.
Yeah, I mean, he could-
So my question to you is, what do you want? Because that will answer my question for him.
okay. I'll go for the Lantern of Revealing first.
Okay. So you do know that some of your patrons work on constructs, and a couple of them were bragging about a god construct that will be able to see invisible things. And that sounds just like what
Eerily
you
suspicious.
need. So you can give that information to him. Now, to plan the actual heist itself takes more prep time than you have.
No, it's
But you can give the information of who would have it, and he can try to acquire it through legal means, or you can try to acquire it through legal means if you want to tell him at all.
More heist numbers.
she will relay that information.
Manipulate Oliver into somehow legally taking it.
Also, would she know that who was it? The bartender has
Rachel.
Rachel. Would she know that Rachel uses truth serum?
Yeah. I mean, so y'all each have y'all's niches, right? She is a alchemist,
Okay.
and she likes to loosen people's tongues with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Other people are just very sneaky. People are seductress. People are a combination of everything.
Okay.
Seductors. Because Dax is,
So with
A
that,
non-binary, yeah.
they all kind of have their own things, but there's a rivalry among you all that you've kind of experienced on your way to top. So it's not like you can just go and command it and give it to you. There's going to be some give and take. You know what I'm saying?
Totally fine. Trying to debate it.
Where the rest of them.
She's pretty sneaky. Now, sleight of hand can be done at range. And she'll leave it alone. But she will relay the information to Bayor about what those guys are working on.
Are they easy to talk to or deal with? Or do you have possibly an in with them?
It's overheard. I mean, I can put a little bit more effort into it if you'd like.
I can go and approach them if you don't know more about them, but I appreciate the tip.
Just trying to stay low because your partner sniffing around a bit, so.
Which one?
What I don't know.
Which partner?
The orc.
Oh, Dax.
What could he ever have to do? It's just.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. He's been cordial, but
Well, I believe it just was a simple misunderstanding.
I hope so. I'll keep you posted if anything changes.
Well, and something to always remember. If we weren't dealing with nefarious people, none of it would have happened anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Sure.
So,
But let me know if you need anything else from me for whatever this lamp is. Also, Rooney's want to make a ring of some sort. You know anything about that?
unless you told me about it.
I probably would have known if I'd seen you over
I
a
got you.
break.
So if I would have ever seen a list of what you needed, like the materials where you told me,
Yeah.
I could rattle them off to you. So some kind of you know a little bit about the Underdark. Do you know anything of arachnophages?
Shepherd.
A very awkward spider-like creature that is
writers, but not arachnophages. I haven't heard of them. But anything with spiders,
well, that's probably going to be the hardest thing he's going to get from this before this, so because they have something special, and then that helps with the creation of his required item. It's not very pleasant, but it's just mechanically how it has to happen. So
you guys can count me out of the spider adventure with these eyeballs. I'll help when I can.
why can't you out on the spider adventure?
Because I'm not going to. Again.
Oh, again.
But with that said, you might be able to kill two birds with one stone if you go to the Dwarven City, Dwarven place, because they guard the Underdark. But you
yeah.
don't know if they're going to be there.
But that's that is a significant undertaking.
Well, I would say that would be like a downtime of hey, you have 2 months or something. We could work on it or something. Have a little side quest while we could do that. Thank you for your help. And I'll relay the other materials in case they're easily required for the ring. Precious metals. What else was it?
Precious metals and arachnophage.
Perfect. Okay. Something probably preferably obsidian goes with his look.
I guess I can keep
Probably not the slightest, but I was just yeah, go with
I'm going to
obsidian.
say, is obsidian? I thought that was a rock. Is that no?
It's not metal.
No, it's not.
Nice.
Yeah. Adrian's I don't think we can make it out of that. It's not a precious metal. And then Bear's yeah. Solid.
Anything else from you?
What would it take to make something of returning?
Like an envelope.
Scribbles a return address, puts a knife in it, and throws it.
I'm just
Alright, you'll get that in 3 to 5 business days.
Or I guess dancing would make more sense because she already has mage hand, so technically
dancing
she
is
has. What's that?
dancing's +4. I mean, I'm just saying it's just going to take a minute. But the returning thing,
By the time we're level 15 and the campaign's over,
but the returning, you could roughly, from what I looked up, around a +1 or something like that. Maybe a +2. You just got to find the person that can actually freaking do it. So, he makes your rouge. And if you bust a deal,
Still thinking envelopes.
Okay. So
Dancing's too ambitious. That you returning would be fine.
Yeah, so dancing is, I'm pretty sure it's very rare, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to look that up.
In 3.5, it was the second highest costing thing
Other than what, Vorpal?
up in the book. Because you actually basically have another combatant with you.
I don't know.
I'll have to look it up. I'm pretty sure. So,
Dancing knife.
I know it's beyond you now. I'll have to just rub it in, but so it's either rare or very rare.
Come in.
If it's rare, dancing weapon would be 2,750 gold. If it's very rare, it's 27,500 gold. Uncommon is the same as his lantern, which is going to be about 500 gold.
Would that be for returning?
If it's a +1.
Okay.
+1's uncommon. So.
I believe, realistically, returning is not real. It is something that people put in their games.
Yeah, but I did a quick Google search and they said they would do an equivalent of +1.
Perfect. Okay, cool. All right. So we found the same thing. Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's pretty cool.
Or you can just keep it age and use that too. But yeah, that's all she would do. Just kind of relay information back and forth between everybody about the things that they'd be looking for, and then also trying to stay low and away from Dax and make herself useful to Madame.
Did you make money when you did the 4-week break before this last session? Make whatever you normally make.
500 gold.
Deviant.
Well, whatever it is, I give half of it away. So
Wait, what's median? Didn't we say you're going to live poor, but you're going to get basically like modest or below modest,
yeah,
right?
it's
So then you get half
guard's
away.
wages, and then he just gives whatever that is. Half of that is away.
It's like I thought you made like 30 gold, so you make what, 15? You would net 15 each time. Something like that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna.
I mean, my assumption is that you would have written that.
I don't have my downtime. I forgot that I was going to give it to him because I don't think I gave him.
Gotcha.
What you call it? What's this item we're making common?
Mine is uncommon. The first one's uncommon.
The review.
Yes, that's only invisible.
Just like, I have to sip of that.
Yeah.
But for us, it doesn't wear shoes, so.
He's-
So they'll look at me there. He'd just be like, these big loose ass boots running around. But somehow he's quieter.
Sandals with Elvin.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
Flip flops with Elvin.
Flip flop, yeah, flip flop will 100%.
Little diamond claw caps with an
All right. Outside of that, what do you want to do?
So Oliver would spend his week doing his 2 weeks doing pretty normal things for him. So patrol, spending time at the Velvet Room,
Beating up Russell.
teaching Russell how to move in armor, and slowly trying to get it tailored so it fits him. Because
Russell's gonna look goofy as fuck.
yeah, Oliver's like, yeah, this is kind of like you're feathery. Normally, like
Yeah.
Yep. So like getting it, I feel like I'm gonna break you.
No.
Okay. Gets it nice and tight.
That's fine.
So helps him with that. Teaches him how to kind of move in it a little bit more
Mine is
effectively.
one dexterity. No, I was kidding.
And then spends the rest of his time volunteering with the church and spending some time in prayer, because I have a note written in here that I was working towards divine favor or something like that.
Divine
The
intervention.
divinely favored with Tyr, and it, I have just written beside it 6-month
I
progress.
think that's a feat, right?
So was it going to take 6 months to get there?
I
Or did I already have 6 months of progress because we did?
Yeah, you already have, because you said that's you've been
Okay,
doing
so-
that, so you'll add another 2 weeks to that.
Like, I've got 10 weeks of progress on the medium armor.
I have no idea how long I need to go, but Oliver is continuing to work on that. He is devoting himself more and more towards Tyr, but still following like the just general life rules of Elvis.
I think my extra kind of feat thing, because I don't think I was actually working on one specifically, like at the extra feat, we would probably be, like, my normal ones will be what we talked about, like Sentinel, stuff like that. The ones that I'd be working on would be like, those would be the flavor ones, Observant, stuff like that.
All right, just let me know which one it is.
It's going to be Observant.
Okay, and then tell me like how many weeks.
I mean, at this point, it'd just be 2. I'll just start at 2 because it was something where he was kind of bouncing around. But I'm going to utilize his regular feat economy for the more practical ones. Yeah.
And he pays attention in morning briefings if there's anything going on outside of the walls within whatever the patrolling guards that patrol outside of Yartar in the greater Yartar area, if anything is picked up about Knoll activity.
Nothing necessarily along those points, because you had learned something on the last session. With that, not last session, but the last downtime. With that said, you do know, just so you know how it generally works, they don't necessarily have guard patrols. They do have people that patrol the main roads. They go up and down, probably about 4 or 5, whatever they can travel and get back in a day.
Okay.
Keep that safe. And there are rangers and scouts that do go out to make sure nothing crazy is heading that way that they need to go about.
Yeah,
But
although
it's
would,
not like,
like when he's back at the barracks, he'd go to that ranger division and cut up with them. He also has taken, after rubbing it inside of Darden's face, the crocodile skull, the head, and he's gone to get that taxidermy, and then he takes it to Beor's and just raps on the door, early one morning.
Yeah. Oh, and so you will hear the standard thing. There is always a pause before opening the door. You know that is Beor putting on his hat. And he goes, hello?
Open up!
He goes, please.
He doesn't even have to step out of the way. You just see, like, on a small little cart attached to smoke, a giant crocodile head.
You did it.
Yeah.
Good job. All right.
Well, you gotta go, like, the foyer.
that's how it's going.
They said I couldn't keep it in the common room.
Of the barracks.
Yeah, something about it upsets Darden.
Does it? Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, yep. All right. I got a place for it.
Cool.
So
All right.
The way that I'm going to set that up is I'm going to try to make it to where I'm going to make something where like the bonsai looks like it'll be being eaten by the crocodile head.
So like it's
At the
sitting
window.
inside the mouth.
Yeah.
And pretty.
So that, very good.
Is it like hanging from the wall, or is it like on a table?
I would say actually it would probably be.
It would probably look better on a table because this is a long ass snout, and that sticking from the wall might be a little weird.
That's what I'm saying. So, well, I was going to set it actually along a table against the window so the bonsai can still get light.
Or
And
you just hang it on the wall like that,
yeah.
I guess
or
we
up
do
and
that, too.
down, or like a
So if it was like this, where snout and stuff is there, it could sit in here and hang up along the wall. But yeah, like you said, up against the wall like that.
We're making a
Flush
light
with the wall.
fixture.
Yeah, I mean it'd be pretty close to that. It's gonna look like that, except it's gonna be, instead of eat, pray, love, it'll be alligator bonsai or crocodile bonsai. So that's a very good feat, and I hope you're as proud of yourself as I am in accomplishing that.
Oh no, yeah, I knew I'd seen one.
You said that Father Porthill had some interesting information about the Fallen? 30 angels, 3 swords, something that kind of wonky. Could we go talk to him again to get some more information and possibly take Russell so we can hear that conversation?
Well, didn't I tell you guys?
You told us some about it, but I would love
to have a recording.
to have a recording of it. Also, Father Porthill needs to talk to Russell so he can hear what that conversation was about, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. You're doing a fine job, Owen. Put his hand on your shoulder.
Well, I am gonna go work on my patrol because they gave me the wide today.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
You guys gonna meet up at the Velvet Room later?
Yeah, we'll most likely end up there after this shift's over. So piecing together a few things, and yeah, they haven't said much else on Matthias, but if it doesn't stick, we still did a really good job. So
Wait, what doesn't stick?
let's say they pin something on Dorian or
Oh.
on Dick, right, Richard.
Yeah.
So they might do that, but it still doesn't look well for what's going on. How long is this? Like, has it been since we're having this conversation? Are you doing this a little bit later in the 2 weeks? Because
However long it would take them to taxidermy a giant crocodile head.
I have a specific question, and hopefully it can be answered right now. These two shops, Peter's Potions and Electra's Fine Wares, are they okay? Have you heard any things about them? I'm trying to make sure that people didn't get murked after we talked to them.
No, people aren't dead, but they realized that those shops were obtained through illegal means, and they are no longer
Servicing.
correct. They are basically like, hey, sorry.
Okay, we need.
They shut them down. The people that work there can't work there no more.
Well, we have to go find Bill and Lady Bill. I don't remember her name. She had a name.
I don't know those people.
Let me ask you this: do you know who the people who told them the shops were closing?
City officials.
The guards.
Okay, I wanted to double check because Bayor's going to try and go and help them out. So
Are you only costing the job for it?
no, I was going to help him by like, hey, you want to fly? And just drop him. Hey, look, no more.
I'll take you on a wild ride. Also,
Don't you dare close it.
did you ever go to Salvatore?
I mean, yeah, I suppose so. He would have figured Salvatore would just hear what happened and know what happened.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you decided to go to see if y'all was square or not, or because see what your outcome is.
He's probably going to wait until he knows what's actually happening with Matthias. Because if Matthias sticks around and, yeah, it's rougher for him because of all this, probably, even if he gets out of it. But he's not gone, which is not people. So he wants to make sure he's gone before he actually faces Salvatore.
But as a reminder, you remember when you told him about Wallace, he did indicate that it will probably be, it won't matter whether Matthias leaves or not anymore, because if Gauss is coming, that's inevitable. So his actual goal may shift a little bit. So
Sorry, I did not remember that. So yeah, he'd go. So.
we'll just make it short. He is happy with the performance. He did what he asked. He looks bad, and he no longer has the footholds, at least with the higher echelons of the city. Now, could he do some other stuff? Could he be thuggish and start fights and stuff? Absolutely, but he's now crippled, and it's not a threat to him in the political sphere that he was concerned about.
He's going to peck you real angry.
So he was all right.
As he's stepping out. Keep an eye out for a mutual friend.
Always. You want me to have people look into it? You wouldn't mind? Alright.
It's no trouble. I know where to find you.
Alright, sometimes you know where to find
And then he into the dirt.
Just arms straight down the side.
you. Practicing the boots.
I sort of like
Sorry to interrupt, but back to you, Oliver. Anything else you want to add?
Nope.
Okay. So we're going to start this session out. Oliver, you are
Make contact.
reporting to work. You are in your morning briefing before they give you your routes and which guards you'll be leaving. There you're going to see a detective. You're all familiar with him. It's the head detective. His name is Detective Rollins. And he is basically telling you guys that there was a prison escape. It's not Matthias.
Okay. Oliver lets out a sigh before it being revealed that it's not Matthias.
But the prison itself, it's a dwarven female named Aitha. She's red hair.
I was gonna be thrilled.
Through
Oh my god, we would be not ready.
Takes the rug of insanity.
grab my notes to see.
You said Aitha,
Aitha.
red-haired dwarf.
Yep. She has tattoos on her. Several types of tattoo, a mountain tattoo, a river tattoo. She also has a knot along her right arm. The prisoner is accused of murder, theft, assault, resisting the guards, and arson. And is loose in the city. The wizards themselves can't pinpoint where she's at because she has some sort of ability to prevent divine magic from walking onto her. However, they do get the general sense that she, like, scrying gives you, instead of like, hey, is it within 10 cubic feet or whatever, 10 feet around, it's now like regional. It's like, hey, she's here. They know she hasn't left. There's people at all the gates making sure she doesn't leave, but she's at large in the city.
So the tattoos were
One of a river, one of a mountain, not a knot on her
Right on.
right arm.
Presumably these are all visible tattoos.
No, the mountain is on her. You can see the tips on her collarbone. The river is across her stomach, so in potential scenarios you might see it. The knot work is along her right arm. There's also like almost looks like smoke that comes from her left arms and then around her fingers. And she also has some script on her, a tattooed script on her hips, which you're probably not going to see unless you strip search her.
and you said red hair.
Yep.
Go all the way back to the top. Yes. After all that we did.
So that's just in the general briefing.
Yeah, so they're basically telling you guys, you see her, she's dangerous, don't take her alone, and keep your eyes out. You know, peeled. And as everything's ending, Detective Rawlin calls you up after he dismisses everybody else.
Me?
Yeah, you. Come on down.
I like kind of get up from the little desk, finishing like jotting down some notes because it takes him a little bit longer to write than most, and then I'll kind of flip the notepad and kind of put it into his belt pouch and. Yep.
So, Rawlins, heavier set kind of guy, a little bit of a gut, but not unhealthy kind of gut like level. Very muscular, very broad, tough looking dude, bald head, a little bit of a shag. Not me. I realized as I was talking, like I'm describing parts of myself. I'm not saying that.
Isaac's sitting there. What's up?
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to do that. It just that's how the guy. Never mind. Anyway,
You're looking in the mirror
we're
like,
gonna
I think
fix
it's
this.
sexy.
He's black, and the shag on his face is more of a white, like he's older. Now it's definitely not me. Anyway, so with all that said,
Kind of dark today.
so he calls you up. He goes, when you get up there and everybody's gone, he says, so, heard you've been doing good work lately. First with the cult, then finding that hole in the city, and now with Matthias. So, I heard you have some good friends. I hear mixed rumors about one, but he's done some good work with someone I trust.
Who, Bayor?
I trust Decker, and if she
Okay.
vouches for him, I'll vouch for him.
Yeah, no, he's helping me out on some stuff too.
So the reason you didn't get a patrol out today is I was hoping you'd work with him and that group you've been with, and seeing if y'all can track her down.
Yeah.
Tell Bayor that I'll give him a standard fee, and his group will also get the standard consultant fee.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
If you find out, so you gotta bring him something.
Well, yeah. You didn't say dead or alive.
He did. I just didn't say it.
Okay.
But alive. They were actually very particular. They wanted her alive, and it was also specifically her right arm unharmed.
Okay.
Curiouser and curiouser.
What I would love in this instance is like, can you do this for me, Oliver? And then Oliver goes like, nah, and just walks off. It's
Like,
like,
no, that sounds hard.
I got a day though.
yeah, it's like, sorry, bro, give my normal route. That's about that.
Okay, yeah, I mean, so I don't have my normal patrol route today. Am I excused from those duties until we bring results?
I would say if we don't find her within 72 hours, she's probably left the city.
Okay.
So
I just
Next
need to
72
know
hours
like how to pace out the work and whether or not we need to pull a late night, because there are the ladies at the Velvet Room that I can start asking to see if they've seen this person. But then also I know some people down in some of them, because of the whole thing, don't talk to me much anymore.
I would keep your confidential informants to yourself.
That word confidential is important.
Talking all over.
I know. He's got to learn.
How do you feel about being a detective yourself one day?
Oh, I thought Ron was like, oh.
No.
You know, I've never given it much thought.
Speaking about it.
Inspiration.
I'll give it to you.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if I'm good at it, I guess.
Right. Well, you've solved quite a few crimes lately, so we'll see how it goes. If you can manage to pull this off and something you're interested in, come with a nice little pay raise and see how it goes.
Okay. Well, I won't let you down, sir.
Glad to hear it.
Hear that smoke? Yeah, he's a good boy.
He's like, you hear that smell? He's just gonna lift the side as he lets it drop off.
As he gets like almost to the door, he'll turn around. Oh, wait. How'd they get out?
They were being transported to the city, and during the transport, they got out.
Oh, is that the... I think I heard about like the carriage. Something.
Yeah, she was supposed to be remanded. Thank you. To us this morning. They arrived before dawn, but at some point, when she got in the city, she got out, and my gut tells me she wanted in the city before she got out. So she's not from the city. She's from the surrounding region. So she doesn't really have any ties that we know of yet.
Unless it's cult related. Oh, kind of like...
Maybe. I mean, sure. It could be cult related.
Okay. And then he'll trot off. And immediately begin heading to the doors.
I would have laughed if it's like the rebels.
No, part of me was like, to the Velvet Room. Like breakfast.
I have a new I have a new magic item that I'm gonna be working on. Just as a heads up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's an uncommon item.
Okay.
It's a headband of intellect. It is only uncommon, and it gives the wearer a 19 intelligence.
And the best part is Oliver wears the bandana.
Uh-huh.
So just suddenly he's not for smoking.
Oh no.
Oh my god, we make the dog be the talking dog from Up. And he's like, I love you, Papa.
Well done, Master.
Yeah.
Maybe you should not say that now.
If it was voiced by
Confidential
you,
informant.
we're working on that. I just found it was an uncommon item.
Okay.
Just as a heads up.
I'll have to see if that's one of my lists because I have same magical prices that there are some things that like
It's coming.
Should I just the one I will be working on at some point, which probably starting next downtime? Should I just go ahead and send you that one? The uncommon.
yeah, that way I don't have to find out what you need to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for springing that on you.
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
Am I doing anything else with my turn?
Yeah, you're good.
That's good. Oh, no, 3 and 19 or 19.
But still. You're a little buff boy.
My head's big now.
He becomes Mega.
It squeezes into the headband and it can never come
He
off.
becomes Billy Quizboy.
You have to pay my rather steep fee. Welcome to the special or mystical of the Triad, special brother Billy. So I'm wiping shit off on my face. She called my name in the black. Oh yeah,
Okay. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a little more pricey.
that's okay.
That's fair. That's a fucking ridiculous item for.
It is, but it's uncommon.
So
So, all right, cool. Bayor will be at his. Actually, Bayor in this case would have most likely brought Decker a breakfast she's not going to eat, a coffee she's going to love, and ask if she needs any help with anything. So he'll be at the station effectively. So
There's a good chance Oliver in his haste may.
no, and that's fine because that'd be hilarious.
that's probably my nice one. Anyway, so she tells you
Just give us sending stones, bro.
Yeah.
We're all on
If only there was this thing we call downtime where y'all could make your own fucking items.
Isn't sending? Those are uncommon.
No, they're very rare.
Wait, that's right. Yeah, sending stones right here. Uncommon.
Now, is sending stone where it just is the message spell, so it's only like 100 feet?
While you touch one stone, you can use one action to cast a sending spell.
Oh, you cast sending.
One
That's
sending
why
is
it's
cast,
called
they
a
can't be.
sending
So you
stone.
can do it once a day.
See, that's what I'm saying. We're going to need maybe a little more communication than that.
We've got someone that can tweak stuff. Maybe they could do something special with it.
Or just get a.
I also have
Maybe they can
Uh,
add
that
the
full of sending
cantrip
stone.
where it's within 100 feet. So not only you can do it once a day, but then it's walkie-talkie. So
Oh, bro. Well,
like
that's
I
what
said, think
I got to create
well,
it.
no, that's what I was gonna want to do with the lantern. Since you thought it was the revealing one, I was gonna say if I could get Rooney to help me make it the revealing and true sight one, so I can do the oil
Like I said,
and only have this one thing on per day.
it has to be minor.
Well,
Like adding that level of power to it is not minor. You have to think of a minor change to it.
well,
Maybe, for instance, that if you
Anything
use
to
it,
reveal is pink.
that or if you put a cover on it, maybe it allows it to cast fairy fire on the item once a day. I would do that as minor.
okay, I got
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But, like,
The,
giving a
the
true
revealing
sight would
thing.
be-
Well, no.
It's pretty bananas.
No. It would. The true sight would be the lantern. The oil requirement would make it be the revealing.
Okay, so now in the reverse.
In the reverse,
that's fine.
Yeah.
because-
That's what I'm saying. That's what
yeah, something like that would be fine.
Okay, cool. Nice. So I'm still gonna get the revealing one, work on making it the true sight one, and then say, "Cool, Rooney, help me out. I'll have both. It just in one vessel."
Okay.
That's fine. We gonna get that done.
So, on his way out, if he sees Bayor, he will obviously not go to the guild.
Perception.
What did you say that she was gonna tell me?
Pretty much the same thing.
Oh, same deal.
All hands on deck.
Sure,
Searching
sure.
for an escaped prisoner.
Same deal.
Same
Okay.
description.
Oh, okay, cool.
14.
I'm assuming I'll have to hook up with Oliver at
Yeah,
some
that's
point in
good enough.
time too. Okay.
You hear him talking. He's standing basically at the door with her talking. She has coffee in hand. And you hear her talking about what you were just briefed on to him.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to get with Oliver at some point because he's probably gonna.
Yeah, no,
wanna track
we've been
this
hired.
thing
This is ours now.
down. Oh, good morning.
Yeah, no, Detective Rollin just put us on the case.
What?
Like, me and you on this case.
Is that true?
What?
I don't know what my boss does.
Yeah,
I know he was in the briefing this morning.
he
Were
said
you in the
I could
briefing?
be a detective.
No, I'm out here talking to you.
Which I appreciate very much.
Are you a detective or something? No.
Just an investigator.
Oh, that's
like-
where I was going.
The resentment grows.
I am-
Oliver becomes humble for male.
Here, no.
You give him the headband of intellect, and then he's like, "Oh, I didn't deserve it."
He's like, wait a second.
No.
I don't need you.
No, no. Like it sounds like I would be like, that's insane. That would be so cool. And you're like, yeah, you do it, and you prove yourself. And you're like, I'm gonna take the test or whatever, and then just get it. They would be so happy. I'm like, that's so fucking cool, because then you just get.
Y'all ever watch that show
Riding
about?
coattails.
Turn over.
Y'all remember watching that show about a kid that was a pitcher because he hurt his arm and he could throw a fastball?
Rookie of the year.
Yeah, rookie of the year. That's what's gonna happen. Is he's gonna get there? He's gonna get so far into it, and someone's gonna steal the headband, and he's gonna be lost at sea.
Well, what's cool? It's not that he can't do it. It's just like, hey, that's not a 19, right? So it'll be something where he wears a headband. No one's gonna know.
Yeah, it's a 8 instead.
9.
It's a 9.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 10 away.
Oh no! He'll probably go catatonic the first time someone rips it off his head.
Like the world loses its color.
You go. Smoke just to kill me. Incredible. Do you have the details? I think she.
Yep.
Detective
So-
Decker was filling me in, but I'm sure you have some more.
Yeah. So, prison, or actually, transfer escapee, Aitha,
Where were they transferring her to?
here at the Keep, the prison,
No. But when we say transfer, she was being transported to the prison or away from the prison.
2, coming in.
Okay, so they were bringing her
Right,
in.
that's
and she-
different than Colt. I'm just saying it. Female,
Yeah,
Dwarf. red hair,
You said Itha or Iltha?
AITHA.
Aitha.
A. T. I mean, no. Oh, yeah.
Russell. No.
Tattooed. We suspect we've got about 72 hours, or she probably found a way out. I mean, but it's got a river tattoo, a mountain tattoo, tribal knots, some sort of smoke going down one of the hands. Must be found alive, and the right arm must not be damaged.
Is that the one that the smoke's coming out of?
That's the not.
That's it. That's an okay. Wait. Oh wait. Oh. Knots in her arm or on her arm.
And when I say knots, it's like Celtic knots. You know what I
Celtic.
mean? Celtic knots.
I got you.
Are you saying it's a tattoo that looks like Celtic knots?
Yes.
Okay. When you say a knot, I'm thinking like a knot in your head. You know what I'm saying? Like a bump or something.
Well, he did say knots like tribal.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I got you. But I'll still associate.
So that's what we got. I do remember them saying where they
Yep,
think
gotcha.
she may have got out at.
Oh look, it's your person. Yeah. Just
So, like, you'll start there.
say that one more time. Where?
Well, I mean, the carriage was traveling a predetermined route,
Right.
so we can, like,
Do we know if she had help with it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's more vertically along. Yeah. They were entering through this gate,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when she got out.
You know, the gate
Is
the guard
around-
won't let us out.
It was almost immediate.
She got into the city and immediately escaped.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty shady.
Did she have help from the guards? Who was patrolling those gates, or who was the detail?
Well, kind of like tug you and get you away from, like, Decker and everybody. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, like,
Inside John?
obviously. I mean, we went south working with all sorts of shit.
Okay.
So,
Then we got to figure out who was manning the gates and who was on the guard duty of transportation.
yeah, I can go and do that real quick.
Okay. Is this gonna be us?
Well, I mean,
We have a pretty good tracker.
Roland said, like, the friends I've been working with, so I thought, like, a group.
Okay.
Russell, get Adrian, get Rudy.
Well, since it's a time crunch, I don't have a good way to reach people.
I mean, smoke's pretty quick.
Well,
And I know where Adrian will be.
she'll probably be at the Velvet Room, and that's probably where we'll meet. So I can go get Russell, you can go get Rooney, or vice versa.
Wait, you know where Rooney's at? Russell's at?
General idea.
He moved. I went by.
Probably not.
No, it would be one of those things where
Also would try to get it to where he is at least, and like legit, he's trying to go fully under the radar,
Yeah.
but have visibility on its old place because he's pretty much going to be trying to kind of keep an eye.
Okay, so kind of like Lord of the Rings type thing where you're looking across the.
and so what would
Take it
happen
across
is and
Like
Baylor
he
would
see
go
Baylor
yeah.
show up, and then he would take a long route and then
Yeah.
pop out like you came.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, okay. So Oliver thinks you're still there.
Right.
Gotta be all are aware
Yeah.
if Russell's done his job or done what he wanted correctly, that he has moved.
Yeah, you didn't know Russell moved. Like,
Yeah,
we just know.
Okay. Yeah. So we can split up, get them, probably meet at the Velvet Room for some preface to make sure that we got energy, and then, yeah. But I'm gonna go get the list of people on patrol within that quadrant this morning.
Yeah.
And yeah, because it was overnight when this happened.
Yeah, they were coming in before. It's right before dawn.
Yeah, I'll get. Yep. And he just kind of scuttles off to.
Bayer takes the breakfast that he knows that Decker is going to eat and sets it on Carmichael's desk. Stay frosty, Carmichael.
He waits to leave and he pulls out the donut.
I know, 100%. It's going to be one of those things where they're going to be like resentful for each other, but then they're going to kind of become friends, and then later on they're going to hate each other again, and it'll be hilarious. Head to Russell's house. I'll be out in the street, go up, do the normal thing, wait a few moments, knowing he didn't hear back, and he will walk back down to the street and look around.
No, I mean, as you're walking back down the stairs, Russell's standing there.
Don't. He goes, oh, I see you have a new entrance. Good work. Do you have time for a job? Simple. I say simple. We're trying to track somebody down. A wanted fugitive who escaped being transported to the prison.
From where?
They escaped coming into, what is this, east?
West.
West. So,
Southwest.
Southwest Gate, right after they got in. Do we know where this person's from?
They said from the surrounding region. They were very specific.
Not particularly sure where this person's from. Give you the details of her. Tats, hair, dwarf, mountain river, knots, smoke, blah, 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 blah. So, give you the details. And we need to find her within 72 hours.
Easy.
Cool. Can you do it?
All right.
We'll get the consulting fee for everybody if we succeed.
Well, what's the consulting fee? Does he have any idea? I guess he wouldn't.
I gave you what?
You give me 20, yeah.
Yeah, so
20 a day.
No, well, no, it's 20 gold
On completion of the mission.
on completion of the mission. Plus, if y'all bought
Plus
shit,
expenses.
yeah, you'd have to justify the expenses.
I was gonna say,
Easy.
Half plate, half plate.
Let's go. Russell goes.
Everybody gets half plate to
we
go.
need a hideout. The fucking cemetery.
Y'all can do whatever you want and see if you
We
can
need to
sell it
have.
later.
We need to leverage that as our reward.
Oh, yeah. That's actually not a bad
You
idea.
actually fucking fuck money. Give me a fucking hideout.
Yeah, give us.
100 gold or $5,000.
During the...
5,000 gold.
So, can I retcon a little bit in the downtime to have bought a forgery kit?
Why?
What you should
Then
have
we give it to
done.
Russell.
You should have just put it on your character sheet, and that is forgery.
Proficiency.
Be better.
Cheat more. It's like, okay.
As intended.
It's fine if I can't. I'll do it next time if I need to.
I mean, y'all can go.
Before you do
that's
that-
potato.
Yeah, that's evil.
He does not have proficiency in the forgery kit. He just has advantage on making forgeries.
I get that. No. But when we talk, like, when it has been discussed, a kit would be helpful
I mean, yeah, that
to
would
be able to be a starter.
like
Like,
to be able to actively make forgeries.
correct.
Um,
I'll work on it
You
next
can go-
time. That's fine.
buy it on the way.
I understand. Yeah, that's all good.
So that's what I'm saying. It's over time. You can buy it anyway.
All right, so you're like, and let's say I would have just bought it on the way to his place. Quick stop in. Bloop, bloop, it's 15 gold. Bloop, bloop. And in case we ever need something like this, and he'll like offer you what would be like a calligraphy set almost.
Oh, I think calligraphy thing is a whole separate kit.
Well, true. So whatever a forgery kit
You
would
have
be.
different types of paper, different types of inks. You got wax, so you can make stamps if you need to. You've got anything you can really think of if you need a full forgery. So
You know,
Gold bars.
it's just like takes the 17 gold bars.
you've got a flat metal piece that you could make the stamp for the gold bars, to forge the gold bars, but you don't have the gold bar.
Yeah, no, I understand. But he would take it and quick inspection over, just kind of like looking through everything.
Should this ever come in handy? Uh-huh. Don't worry, I'll take it out of your payment. No.
It's like, no, it's like
Ground.
You start stomping on it.
Yeah.
I can get it.
trying to help my ass, fucking loser. I don't need your fucking help. I'm fine on my own.
Where did that voice come from?
Listen, he's been listening to a lot of people. Hangs out in the hood.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay.
Go room. Y'all two.
You go get Ronnie? Rooney?
Roni. We can go get rice Roni.
Let's get the Tommy Gurney.
Get Roni to perform some erroneous
Yeah,
behavior.
We're gonna call you Pepperoni.
No, I didn't mean to. It just came out.
Bellowing down his street is smoke. All the way up to the house.
Yeah. You fucking hear that?
He'll kind of like hop off running and like skid at the door and
Hello?
hey, we got a job.
Okay. What? Should we walk in?
Yeah, yeah.
Luckily, I wasn't doing anything.
And he'll catch up on. Yeah, we gotta find this prison escapee, Aitha, female dwarf, red hair, tattoos, can't hurt the arm. Bayor is going to get Russell. We're now going to the Velvet Room to get Adrian. Detective Roland gave us the case. He's the head detective. And we get the consulting fee if we get her within 72 hours.
All right.
I'm telling you, man, it's a cult. Who like, comes into the city, sneaks away. We've got a cult leader inside the prison right now.
I think she would have rather preferred to be in the prison. I'm curious about that tattoo, though.
Is it? Do you know like what it would do? Like, why would they say that? Like, don't hurt the arm.
Maybe not for reasons. Maybe it's magical. Maybe it's a map.
Well, she's got mountains and a river. Yeah, it's a map. It's a cult lair.
Probably.
The Velvet Room.
Glad we have you around.
Oliver.
Yeah, he said I could be a detective.
Detective.
Look at that. Before Baylor?
I mean,
You're not here.
Shut up, you didn't say that.
With your 31 investigation.
that'd be pretty wild. Like, I don't even want to be a detective.
No,
No?
No, not really.
they offered to him.
I
I mean,
mean-
I don't need this.
The promotion's gotten pretty good.
Well, yeah, but there's other better stuff I could do.
What, like walking around the Y? You need to look into your cases now.
Well, in that case, they could just, promote me to command sergeant.
I don't know what that one does.
The one that's setting all the routes and is actually kind of telling the detectives what to do.
Get the most shit based at the military balls. It's command sergeant major.
That sounds like a good time, too. Detectives might be a mid step, though.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Alright. This looks like David.
Alright, y'all converge on the Velvet Room.
Oliver just walks in, shoulders back, chest out.
I've been there.
You see them chilling because He travels much faster in the city than y'all do. And are you in there, Miss Adrian?
We're gonna walk in with an illusory Russell.
Hi, y'all.
And then you see Oliver.
Oh!
This is
Wow.
Oliver.
What?
You just hear a thud as Oliver dies. Can't handle.
Put my hand through his head and go.
The dog Smoke looks up at you, throws you off his back, and goes to Russell.
No, Russell is not disguised as Oliver.
I know, I'm just
Yeah, he is not revealing that until he has to.
By the way,
Actually, wait, I've got to feed him. I think that's what we need to
By the way, legendary boon to everybody that has disguise self and does not reveal it to JT through the entire campaign.
Well, what's the boon matter if it's got to be through the entire campaign and then the campaign's over and you get.
We'll say, oh,
There will be a point in time when it will turn on. That's not the end of the campaign.
Is it time now?
I've got you've got to prove to me that you're in it to win it. And after that,
That may have just. We got to feed mine where I'm like, all right.
I'm just kidding. There's none of that.
I was like,
No, you're pretty close to on board. There wasn't too much resistance.
Well, this part is like when you go to actually make your hand go over Oliver's head for the first time and actually like hit something.
When?
because the person you thought was Oliver the entire time isn't.
Yeah, it's actually like a medium size.
And the
Hey,
whole
God, are you there?
time,
It's me, Bayon.
You got it there. It's me, JT.
and that's why he's always on Smoke, because that makes him taller.
Oh my God.
Smoke's not real.
That's why when I look into its eyes, I don't see anything.
No, well, that's because it doesn't have eyes. It's an intellect devourer.
That explains why Oliver's an idiot.
This lantern's gonna reveal some things.
Oh my! Oh!
You're just gonna be like, Oliver's been an eldritch abomination this entire time.
And
Just fucking tentacles and fucking meat. Just...
oh, all right, back to it. 'Cause
Yeah,
you have
is
short-
Ashley behind the bar?
Yeah.
Ashley, we need drinks.
She's like, she
Yeah.
expected something else in the game. She was like, okay.
And if you guys have it, prefaced.
Right.
Awesome, thanks.
She brings it out.
Waters.
Shortly. For everybody, or just for you?
You don't
I like
have
a
a
coffee
breakfast ale?
together.
Also waters.
Oh yeah.
She takes the alcohol that she was making you and pours a little bit of coffee in it, like hair of the dog. It's like, there you go. Water, gives everybody their drinks and water and all that other jazz.
We call this, instead of an Irish coffee, it's a Dorish coffee.
All right.
What kind of harebrained adventure you talking we off to this time?
The best kind, the one where we're gonna get paid.
Okay. Didn't pay for the last ones.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Prison escapee. Being transferred to prison escapee. Female dwarf, red hair. Name's Aitha. We can't hurt her arm with the tattoos.
Okay. What's important about the tattoos?
I don't know. It's probably a map.
Can you describe the tattoos?
Probably is a strong word.
Knots. River, mountain, smoke. Knots on the right arm.
Tattoo of a dog.
Smoke. Smoke. Fire smoke. On the other arm that wrap around fingers, tattoo probably on like the shoulder area, and a river across the stomach.
Any known affiliations?
Mm-mm.
And what was she in prison for?
I don't know. She was being just transferred.
Would
They did say the list of charges.
Oh,
murder, theft,
murder,
assault,
theft, just like general bad stuff.
arson, resisting arrest.
Would any of what he says ring any bells to any specific groups within the city that Russell might be aware of that
Well, I mean,
be interested in getting a person like this out of prison? Or be aware of a person like this being transported in
Roll me an investigation. It is in urban environment, so I don't know if you get any advantage.
Double your.
Well, no, I think that only is for like
Mm.
movement and tracking. That I get the advantage.
Well, you're tracking a person.
All right, I'll take it. You're giving it.
I mean, we gotta treat this differently for an urban environment than normal. I'm trying to make it more.
A 17.
Wasn't it an advantage? One of those was an 8.
One of those
Oh,
was 16. And I have a plus
that, got it. Yeah, I'm tracking. I thought the same.
I mean, obviously, there's thugs that this would make a lot of sense, and they do hang out in groups. Salvatore keeps them on a pretty tight leash. If anything gets too big, they just get wiped out. So it is highly discouraged for that type of gang or behavior to happen. So most likely no. It
Okay,
doesn't
so
sound like there's
nothing
anybody.
immediately obvious.
Right.
And then like potentially he was already planning on like going to see if Sal knew anything, but beyond that, no. Word.
So, Ashley, is Rachel around? The person I've described. Have you guys seen them?
Okay, so real quick, Rachel. Are we talking about Mal?
Ra-
or whatever?
Rachel is the contact he has. Ashley is the bartender.
Oh.
He's made some contacts there.
This literally just happened to this group. I mean, you're in the morning, 6, 7, or 8. This happened right before dawn. So this is literally 3 hours old. So you're actually giving them new info. So they honestly have no idea what's going on.
Okay, well, if you see anything, drop us a tip. We're on.
Same with you.
Where would you go hide if you just escaped prison?
Are they familiar with the city?
They're from a surrounding region. I don't think they're familiar with the city.
Well, then I
Seems
would
like
go
they're
to a
wanting get out of
place.
here, though.
I would try to find a place that they blend in. Crafting districts to the south of where they broke in. A lot of dwarfs live there. Some of the poorer parts of towns are in the northern part of that. So, sadly, the whole left side is really the best place for her to be. I would probably start on the lower.
Oh yeah, it's pretty important. Like the mages can't find her either, and they can do that like little, what is it called, and act like it's that thing.
Divine.
Yeah.
Do we know who she stole from and killed and assaulted?
Or if those are even.
Like if they were separate
Well,
things.
We don't know where she's from, so probably not.
No, I mean I could go back and see if we had any transfer records, but I did get the names of those that were in the area at the time.
Okay. Should we maybe go to the area?
Yeah.
We have the names of guards on shift.
We need to go talk to them and go investigate where it actually went down.
I can check out the lower city.
Yeah, because she's not gonna. She could not have done this on her own.
Well, unless she could.
Let's make the assumption first that she can't. Eliminate those possibilities, and then if she did, then we'll know what we're up against to a degree.
But I'd say if you come across her, assume that she could,
Right.
so you don't accidentally think that she needs help, and then you get in a fight because you're still working on getting that movement and the armor down, and I don't want you to get like.
There's no need to get over our heads.
Yeah.
I don't think it won't be harmed.
It's a map.
Well, if she's
How
got
do you know that?
Well, Rooney and I were talking about it, and because of the mountains and the river thing, and then he said it could be a mountain, and I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, so
Probably
you
a-
don't really know.
No, I'm pretty sure.
You're starting to sound
We're
like a
saying the
dork.
same thing in different words.
Okay. Well, let's just assume it's a map. That makes it kind of fun. Because it could be a map to get treasure, and that's why they want it unharmed so they can still read it.
I don't think assuming is good for investigation.
Lead detective.
Say it one more time.
I said lead detective.
It could be magic too. There could be any number of reasons they don't want the armor, or they don't want.
Maybe it's not her arm.
Okay.
That's trouble.
Maybe it's not her arm.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be like hanging much longer than a normal arm.
That's a fucking.
It's like, let's cross that.
It's a Goliath arm.
Let's cross that arm when we get to the door.
The knuckles are fucking just dragging.
A fucking Hellboy.
I'm seeing Morty. Armathy.
That's fucking hilarious. All right, what's y'all's plan? Stands.
To the side.
You're gonna look at the lower city. We're gonna check out guards on shift. We're gonna look at the area. Any helpful
I suppose I could go.
durations?
I suppose I could go with Russell.
Okay.
We'll take a look at the southern part of town.
Do we know what the time roughly is? Like 10 a.m. something like that.
Oh, it's still earlier than that.
Yeah.
So if it's like 8 or so, the reason why I was asking, like, at noon, hopefully that would give us enough time to ask and look. We meet at, my office is on the decent side of town, I think. But we would rather
We just went to the
converge.
Velvet Room.
Right.
So it's going to take Adrian and Russell 40 minutes to get back to the lower city.
Okay. Well, and that's
So
why I said, like,
noon is we have 20 minutes to look around.
And I don't know
Before
if
we
it's like
get
8
back
o'clock
to-
right
no, I said it was like, oh, well, I mean, if it was like,
your
now,
office
like,
is in the same
8
side
or-
of town as Velvet Room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then we would get there and then have 20 minutes to look
Why
around.
don't we just
before
meet back at the barracks?
That's fine.
Or the church? Or the morgue? They're all on that side of town.
Let's meet back at the
Or,
church.
greater time period.
Right, no. We'll say at dusk, meet at the church.
Yeah, by dusk, like once you
Right.
feel comfortable with what you've got.
Right.
And
That's just
if
the
you're
meeting
getting
place.
close to the fucking time hack.
Yep.
Start boogieing.
Cool.
We can go there and converge.
Nice. Now I was thinking, if this goes well, we could waive the consultant fee and maybe see if we could put in dibs on the crypt for a hideout. Like we would have our own place.
Seems like a big ask.
I mean, you have to ask before they can say no.
Keep getting pulled to do their work, so they're always losing.
And also, too, it's either 100 gold or open a door.
Give us a property worth thousands.
I don't think that's worth that much. It's barred up.
Is it actively barred up now? Like, is it?
No, they won't let me in there. I went to try to clean
Yeah,
it up
no,
one time.
they closed it and.
Yeah, we
made
tried
it-
to go back once, and it is just walled off, basically.
But still, I'm just saying, the value is much more than $100.
All I'm saying is nobody get their hopes up.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it will put like a down payment or something. I don't know. It's a thought. Just saying. I just wanted to throw it out there before I forget.
Mm-hmm.
Slipping.
And we head to the spots.
Okay.
Not us first, because
All right. Who's going to the other spots?
Rooney, Oliver, and Bayor are going to go to look at the guards who were around and doing the transportation and the location of where she escaped.
Okay.
And then you have Adrian and Russell going to the lower city to investigate.
You like to the barracks?
I'm gonna let you take the lead on, like, at least getting people to us. I don't want to be like, hey,
Yep, he would go inside.
So you know there's a couple ways you can plan it out. You can ask around, or you can go to the briefing room that everybody's in that morning and see everybody's position and whose position they're taking. So if you want to keep it on the down low, you can do that. If you want to try to go into more information, you can ask around.
Oh, I had thought Oliver had done that before heading out, like gone to the see where people were posted.
Well, that's fine. If that's
Yep.
the case, then you'll know who was there on the night before.
And first thing he would do is go check in with his boss, Seraph, and just kind of knock and see if he's in his office.
Mhm.
Sir?
What's up?
I don't know if you heard, but Detective Roland has tasked me with finding the escapee.
I have. At
Um,
my suggestion. You've done some good work lately.
Oh, cool, thanks.
Sorry about the crocodile thing.
Well, I knew I'd find it at some point. And Darden knows better now. So, anyway, I just wanted to let you know we will be looking into a couple of individuals that were on patrol in the area and those in charge of the transportation. And he'll kind of like pull out the list of names.
Well, I hate to think it's an inside job. If it was, I would probably stick with the transportation itself because there's no altercation between the gate guards and the transportation.
Unless they were told to turn a blind eye when the person got out of the park.
Well, then there would be all like a whole group of guards keeping silent, and I would really hate for that to be the case.
I would too. Like that would be real bad. But
I would think, in all honesty, it would be one person or two in the wagon that she either convinces or that will just know from the beginning that got her out.
well, I was actually talking to Russell, and he made a really good point. Be best us not to assume.
Well, that is true, and it's your thing, but
I know it may just ruffle some feathers. So I'm if people were starting to get real uppity with me, that's fine.
thanks for the heads up this time.
Because I know that paperwork usually lands on your desk. Okay. And he will go try to find the first name on the list.
Well, you know where they all live. He gives you that information if you're going to investigate them.
First one's named Alvin.
Which one's named what?
Alvin.
Pack of gum.
We'll do it in alphabetical order.
Yes.
Roll investigations. Okay, we can do this a couple ways. You can either roll investigations, or you can roll some sort of charisma for like the interrogation. So, if you want to try to intimidate, smooth talk, lie to, whatever, we're gonna kind of speed this up. We're not gonna do a whole lot of.
I will investigate every single time unless y'all want to do something different.
I will speak at every opportunity.
Yeah. Okay. So we can do this.
Investigate.
No, that's fine. You can do like interrogating while he's doing looking, or we can do advantage. Like you're
That's
getting to
pretty
roll
cool.
2 dice.
If any of them
Tell me what you're gonna
ever
roll.
seem like they are very
You want intimidate or persuade?
defensive, Oliver will intimidate, and he won't hold back.
Okay. If anybody's doing charisma,
What do you got?
well, actually no. So, sorry, 2
You're
dice
good.
total.
Yeah, you're good.
So we can do charisma at advantage if he's going to help you, or we do charisma investigation
Yeah.
or investigation.
That's what I was thinking. Was we'll do investigation at advantage, and then you two work out who's gonna roll the
No,
the persuasion one.
2 total.
That's what I'm saying. One is investigation with help.
So 1 dice,
Yep. And then one is charisma or persuasion with help.
1 dice.
That's it. Yeah.
You get no advantage on those. You are rolling. 2
We're
dice
only
total.
rolling 2 dice.
Got it. It's
period.
just dice in general.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm saying Oliver's there for flavor. He will, like, if they get uppity in the conversation, would pretty much be like, "Oh yeah, you want to go? Why are you resisting?"
Oh, no, no,
You know
We're
what I
doing
would
good cop back.
Oh yeah, Oliver will
Go
break.
for it. Nah, I'm down with it.
He's got smoke. Smoke will growl and bark.
Yeah. No.
So am I doing advantage? You want to roll?
Well, if it's just 2 dice in general,
You roll
You-
investigation. Now roll a charisma. Just
Okay.
For our.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So you're reading the reactions. They're
Yep.
causing it.
Yeah.
Can I knowledge guide myself? I don't care to be.
You can say that as you get to the door.
My knowledge guide me.
Oliver will probably say, "Quick crit here, good, here."
This is investigation. 32. I maxed.
It's an 8. The natural 1.
This must have registered emotional.
So
Why aren't
Wait, I
they-
thought you were being the bad cop.
Oh my god.
I'm not having this.
Wait, I thought I was being the bad cop.
Bayor
you
is
haven't done this before, have you?
No,
Me
neither.
Oh,
that-
okay.
that's
You
okay. We'll get it with the
forget
next
to
guy. I
do
just
Yeah. So y'all go visit several guards. It takes you most of the day. No leads.
Bayor, y'all will see me.
Oliver looks relieved. Okay. So now, like,
It was a long shot in general, but
the
it's
scene?
good that we cleared it. Yeah, we need to go to the scene.
Can canvas and see if there are any witnesses.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll stop by the ladies' hall on the way to see if maybe we'll get lucky and she's gone there for refuge.
Maybe.
I've rolled that die 3 times. It rolled 2 natural ones and 1 natural 20.
Oh my god.
Well, we know now what's
I'm gonna
next.
put that one
Yeah, it's like if it,
on the side and save that.
That one's
There you
charged.
All right. The other two, Russell and Adrian,
It's 9 o'clock.
in the morning.
No, in the evening.
Oh, you're talking me for break.
Yes.
Go ahead and take break. Sorry.
Yeah.
a plane comes in. It's like, Jesus.
Do you want to stop by South first, or do you want to walk around the district center?
Butt market.
It's up to you.
You
Oh.
both know she's not getting into South.
I know, like Russell would suggest it, or at least just suggest that like it may be advantageous, but wait around, or you want to leave it after.
I can wait.
And I'll meet you at the farmer's market. I don't know what the place is called.
You're good.
We would call it the bazaar.
I think that's the River Tower district, but I will say there's like a bazaar merchant farmers market. Who gives a fuck? I don't know.
Meet you at the River Tower.
What about
Bazaar.
what?
It'd be like Chinatown.
There you go.
Meet you at the door in Chinatown.
The fish market.
Adrian and I start making our way to that market.
Making a whip.
Okay.
Yeah, and Russell would head to the Blushing Mermaid. And oh shit, what was right hand man's name?
Hendrix.
Hendrix.
Jimmy?
Andrew, comma Jimmy.
And is he basically Sal's number 2 at this point?
Yeah,
Or-
he has two people that really are with him. One is a blonde, tall woman that has the great sword. G-A-R-D is her name, Guard. And then,
Jesus.
and then Hendrix.
I just actually made it Gord.
Gordon. It's supposed to be like a Viking.
Got a guard in my notes as a tall, blonde, 2-handed sword.
The legendary sword guard.
Hendrix.
What can we help you with?
Need to speak to Sal. I don't know if you've heard.
Val.
A fucking prison break.
Oh, prison?
Well, not just like a caravan.
You thought about the thing that happened out.
And on the west side?
Yeah. No, we're looking into it. We don't know too much about it either.
Is that like a wasting my time kind of hint, or
What do you
would
know?
it be worthwhile? I don't know
I
much.
mean-
That's what I'm here for.
We're still trying to get information from contacts in the guard.
All right, thanks.
You got anything for us? Information-wise?
No, not yet. Working on it.
Okay. That was me saying okay. He ended it with mm.
Just like, not so.
One of these days, he's just gonna take a flashlight.
Well, I mean, it's daylight at this point, so
I
I
was-
just kind of, and then shuffles backwards,
All right.
and then heads off to the market looking for Adrian.
Okay. You want to do anything in that brief interaction?
She'll probably actually use disguise self to give herself tattoos that match the person that we're looking for.
So you don't know exactly what they look like, but you can give general
Like,
representations of
That,
like, you
that's
know.
what she's going for. Like smoke on. She's like smoke on one side, something on the river or something on this side. So she tries to make something similar, as she kind of like shops around the market, but trying to stay aware if somebody is like, "Hey, there's this bitch with tattoos."
You try to mimic anything else? You know she's
Red hair.
Okay.
Not
Same.
one part because she'd be found out. But
Gonna be 2 on the nose.
she'll give herself red hair and then tattoos that are similar.
Like I said, that's a very brief interaction. So you get into costume, you're walking around, you come into the market looking for Adrian. If you're rolling perception investigation.
Perception, that would be a 13.
After a little while, you're not trying to hide, are you? You do see someone matching that
Matching.
description, but
Not insignificant amount of the description.
yeah, but she's not a dwarf.
Yeah.
So
What did you find out?
Russell's like
and she knows too much.
35 feet away. He's
Yeah.
just like,
I see all, hear all.
less than you, apparently. He would walk up to Adrian, hoping it's Adrian.
What? Roll me an investigation.
If you're a person.
10.
Right now, you don't beat the DC. So, I mean, the illusion doesn't give it away. If you have other means.
I mean, is her face the same?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
At that
yeah,
point, like,
yeah.
he would see it and then be like, and then get closer and just be like,
Sorry, I thought I'd make myself big. Like
no,
motions to the arms.
not a dwarf.
Could be shorter for some. Or maybe I was a tall dwarf.
You were taller than every dwarf.
Maybe they heard wrong. Rumors spread. But did you find anything?
I don't know shit yet.
Okay. Well,
Gets keyword. I'll
uh,
figure it out.
starting off strong. I haven't really noticed anybody, unless you can see better than I. If anybody's eyes following us, because I'm sure word's gotten out of a tattooed red-haired person.
You are more than welcome to make an insight check. See if they're just looking or if they're looking with intent.
I guess that's probably one where we would have to make it separate, or
I
could he
mean, she's
assist-
only
I'm
been
really,
here
I'm really
briefly.
bad at insight, so I will aid you.
Yeah, Russell will be looking around to see if anybody's paying particular attention to the tattoos, the red hair. This now especially weird looking pair. That'll be a dirty 20.
You see two town guards like kind of like nudging each other, like, and you see them looking occasionally over at her, but there's a little bit of confusion as they're talking.
So checks out. I think you're getting the wrong kind of attention.
She'll shake her hair out and like dust her arms off so that this guy's go away.
They start walking towards y'all.
Yep. That makes it even more. Now, like, now you're actually in your disguise.
Well, that maybe they didn't know she could do this guy, so now they could be anybody. Now we have a beat.
Gus, where are they? In prison.
Russell's just like, and I'm just preparing to interact with strangers.
Just strangers into.
Let me get my Oliver on.
The guards are dumb. The guards are dumb.
Come on, this way.
Heads up.
How are you two?
Well, great.
So I happened to notice you were using magic in the market. What's your name?
Name.
Name?
Slug.
What's in a name?
Wait,
You may only
when
recognize
you were
me
like,
when I'm
that
in my
name
other
sounds
costume,
made up,
pulls out
and you're like,
my
oh,
box.
it's made up. Fucking exploded, man.
Name's Roach.
Okay. Make a deception check, please.
They approached me.
$14.
Where's my script?
Your script?
No,
Like
I said-
line?
It said script. Because I'm
Oh,
looking
script.
for. Okay. Okay. You're good. They don't seem like they know or care. So would you like to tell me why you were looking like you did a second ago?
Sure, I don't mind. But what about it? Was did I offend you or something? I apologize, but no, I was using myself as bait.
Is that not allowed? I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah. Could I not do that? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause a ruckus, but if you have to know, I was using myself as bait.
For who?
Something. Somebody with tattoos broke out of jail or something.
What's your story?
He's my spotter.
Can't speak for himself.
He's got a beak.
Name's Brace.
Okay, deception check.
You're about to just
11.
Roach.
So how did you know about the provision break?
It's been in the rumor mill.
It
I'm
happened
around the
literally
room now.
like 3 hours ago.
Hey, word spreads fast.
Trevor missed that.
Oh, pretty good though.
That's just wonder. Coincidental?
Sounds like there's a story that was made between you two.
Oh, we're just kind of on the same level.
So what have you?
We're on the same
he's
page.
like
Told you.
his accent's changing, and he's like, "What the fuck?" So what have y'all done this morning? Why don't we start with where were you around 4 a.m. Right, what's okay?
Sleep?
Can you have anybody that can corroborate that?
Not sleeping with anybody. So, no.
What about you?
I'd take a while to contact her. He's
How about
a little
after that?
sore, you know what I'm saying?
I could imagine why.
It'd be
Hey, no.
Go back it. How about after that?
Work.
Where do you work?
City.
Are you trying to
I'm
be evasive on purpose?
I just think it's actually really funny. She kind of giggles and she's like, I'm sorry.
The sad thing is all of this could be avoided if y'all had just fucking told the truth.
No, she's fixing to as well. So she's just like, this is just.
Well,
I'm
now
sorry.
it's too late because
She's like,
now
"I'm
the story
sorry."
just keeps changing.
I'm sorry. The game's up. I apologize for wasting your time. No, I heard this through the rumor mill from where I work, and
Which is?
it's the Velvet Room, and a person, an acquaintance of mine, was contacted by a detective. They wanted our help. So,
Which
I-
detective?
Decker, maybe?
I think it was Carmichael.
Carmichael?
The Decker, the Carmichael.
There's more than one detective that talks to us.
That was the same.
Yeah, they're all kind of the same.
So you're saying
That's why I
Decker and
questioned you guys
Carmichael goes to the Velvet Room often?
Oh, they won't be seen doing that, so they send their contact to do it.
They look at each other, it's like, and they wink. Yeah, they won't be seen doing that.
Well, Decker won't.
Carmichael seems a bit stiff. But anyways, so that's what we were doing, and I figured I would lend my talents. And she like conjures more tattoos and then makes them go away.
And who's the friend?
Oliver and Smoke. Right?
So another town guard. And detectives have come
Yep.
to you two.
Yep.
Help find escaping.
Yeah, because you guys were
Was
busy.
there
But our
anybody-
looks were quite skilled.
Is there anybody else in the town guard that came for your help or the establishment?
But I'm aware of.
Not that we're aware of. No.
I would hope you're aware of who's talked to you.
And me too.
He's just like, he doesn't know what to think of you. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with this dog?
Sitting here, he's like, I'm gonna fucking come in. I'm fucking a Kiwi.
I mean, do you remember everybody you talked to? And
Today?
she will,
Yes.
no, as she like,
No one less brain injuries than me, friend.
she's like feigning that she's being stressed, but as she like shakes her hair out, she's trying to cast Charm Person. Or no, Friends. Or she could do Charm Person. She could do either or.
Russell's strong.
Okay. Keep in mind, there's two of them.
Yeah,
One of them
bring
be like, hey,
one
we're
hand
just
to the
wasting
other.
our time.
That's fine.
Yeah.
What's the what? Tell me what the components are before you do this.
One of them and you.
One of those they do not like afterwards.
What?
One of those they do not like afterwards.
Friends, they will hate you forever.
How to speak with animals work with people. They're cops. They're basically animals.
Yeah.
So charm person is verbal and somatic, so you can do exactly what you said.
So she'll do Charm Person, and then what's the save on it?
Save is wisdom. You'll have to tell me what the DC is.
It should be my charisma.
Well, no, it's wisdom, but you're gonna have to tell me the actual.
Yeah, I gotta remember which my spellcast ability is.
What are you?
Arcane Drifter.
Intelligence. So it's gonna be 8 plus your intelligence plus this year's reference.
It'll be 13.
Every year, so this. I think they have people language here. I think you then split. But that's a wait. This is great.
So, the one that's talking, kind of as he flicked the hair, he starts to think you're flirting with him, and he's like,
Don't fall for it, guy. Sorry.
"You may want to walk by."
You okay, guys?
We don't bail you out or
Getting
anything.
fooled.
We've all been there.
And let me make an insight check for the other guy. See if he's noticing anything weird with the abrupt change. He does not.
Yeah, it's like if any of them look at Russell at all, he's giving him a little wink.
Catch a charm person for a bit. I'm kidding.
Like that. All right, yeah, no, I have time person now. It's scanning.
But we'll just wrap it up. The conversation ends fairly quickly. You get what you want and you get out of there. Is there anything you want to do to fuck with them while you have charm person up, or you just want
Just
to
let him go. We'll let him go.
Fuck with them at all? Since you can fuck
And then she'll walk away with Russell. Sorry. Oh, good. That's what we're here as she like looks around for dwarven
Is
kind.
there any dwarvish people or anyone that Russell may recognize from seedier parts of town? Anything he might, that might indicate like, oh, this is a potential straw to grasp at.
What is your expression again?
He's a street urchin.
And what does street urchin give you?
The ability to find dwarves with redhead.
Yeah, it's incredibly specific. It's weird. Give me a moment.
And we're gonna do something very similar, unless street urchin gives you like something special in this scenario.
You know the secret pattern that blows the city and can find passages through the urban sprawl that others have missed. When you are not in combat, you and companions you lead can travel between any two locations in the city twice as fast as your speed would normally allow. Urchins are shaped by the lives of desperate poverty, for good and for ill. They tend to be driven by either commitment to the people with whom they shared life on the street, or by a burning desire to find a better life and maybe get some paycheck on all the rich people who treated them badly.
So y'all can do this very similar. How y'all want to try to find this? So if you're going to go around asking people, it'll be some sort of charisma check. Y'all could also do investigation, insights, however y'all want to approach this. But y'all each get one die, or you can give someone advantage.
Those 2 dice are fucking wild, man. Getting a nat 1 and then a fucking nat 20.
I guess we'll do an investigation.
Okay.
Or what was the other one?
Well, I mean, I'm giving you. You got open book. How do you want to do it? Do you want to just follow clues? You want to interview people?
Without time to remember, how's your investigation?
You can just.
It's high. +5.
Alright, pretty good.
Alright, if you want an investigation, I can insight.
Okay.
And then we would both. It'd be the same as one of us giving the other advantage, more or less.
Or yeah.
Just kind of
So you can just also give an advantage on investigate.
if you're team. 30-20.
Okay. So you walk around. He's actually asking. She's asking some smart questions that give you some insight into where they could go. And you know it would be easier to get to exit the city. I've actually ran into this earlier via boat or docks. So that starts to lead you down to looking through the docks, asking some questions, following some stuff. And then you hear someone say they do recognize that person. They saw them about an hour ago, and they give you a location on one of the docks on the northern side.
Northern side.
Like,
our side.
well, not northern side of this district. So
Okay.
close to where your pig is.
So somewhere on one of these 3 docks, maybe.
That was about an hour ago.
Just go ahead and roll. And
Make their way swiftly through the docks.
yeah, it'll be one of those things where it's kind of like beeline to start checking around those docks.
Seven checks.
A natural 20 for a 19.
A 19 for a 25.
She's not very perceptive.
She's not the one that needs to be checking the checks. Anyway, you see her.
Just straight up.
Yeah, she's. I mean, she's being.
What?
She's found some.
Here.
She found some clothes. It's covering a lot, but you see the red hair, and it makes you want to get a closer look. You see on the hands little bits of tattoos. It's not 100% conclusive, but let's be real. Dwarf, red hair with tattoos on the arm.
Hold up.
That's
Let's not-
probably every
let's not-
dwarf.
Yeah, let's not be profiling people, okay? That's probably just like James said. It's everything.
We
Actually,
know,
the fact that I said that it was very
That was
specific,
us.
and y'all said it was
And then we
everybody.
profiled.
You'll profile.
We know
Nice.
the specific location they are going, correct? Like the rest of the group.
Yeah, I think y'all said either meet up at the y'all said meet up at the barracks or the church. Whichever one y'all want. Oh no, you said church.
I said church.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
where we're gonna meet at dusk. But we told you all we're gonna presumably we're gonna go talk, get the guards going. Next thing was to investigate the place, the crime scene,
So like where the actual breakout.
actual breakout happened, and then if nothing is conclusive at that point in time, we're gonna head to the church to meet up like we would at the Velvet.
How long did we spend on our little escapade in the market and with Sal and all that?
I will say the same amount of time as it took them to vet the guards. So most of the afternoon. So we're getting. They'll probably have enough time to go to the crime scene and look at it at this point, and so y'all probably have like 2-3 hours left before that point.
2-3 hours left before
They-
meeting at the church.
Yes.
We could.
And she fucking is.
I guess we should just go say hello.
Nope.
Why not? Who's harm wasn't?
Salt.
She escaped
That's
unharmed from the caravan.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good sentence for thinking.
Well. Adrian will conjure her familiar, and then find like a quiet place, and then send the familiar.
Does Russell just see a little fucking?
Yep.
He's just
Panic! What are you doing? You can yawn, it's fine.
No, I was about to sneeze, but
Oh.
So she'll conjure her familiar and have the familiar kind of.
what's his name?
What is it?
What does it look like?
Snail. Giant snail.
Well, no, it's already
It's,
it's
It looks like
It's Umbreon.
Umbreon.
It's
Yeah.
Umbreon, but
It's got like a little wispy, smoky tail.
It wrestles immediately like
how
what's her his name?
Adrian, you see Adrian's eyes are fucking rolling back.
He's like, what's his her?
She's
Not
like
gonna-
warped into it now, and so she'll send the. Adrian will find a quiet spot to sit. That's kind of out, like in an alleyway or.
Russell
out the back
grabs the Umbreon by the tail.
please no.
well, it's smoky, so it kind of goes through it.
It'll like nip at you, and then like point to the dwarf, and then blink like it can go watch it.
Keep an eye. Look at the others.
As you see, oh, go ahead.
The familiar will like twirl once for yes, and then the opposite direction for no.
Just as disgust.
Exactly.
No.
That's so cool.
Hold up. Taking inspiration. We're taking one of those.
It'll start making its way to
Making its
the
way.
dwarf.
Die. It's my chance.
As it's making its way,
Oh, got him. Are you okay? No. Oh. I love.
there's a heavy house going to be on again.
We get lawless when they claw.
My father knows
Oh,
I'm gonna die.
yes, it's breathing.
All right, as y'all see the familiar walk away, every so often the tail, it's smoky, but at times you see up to 4 being there before it comes to back.
Cute little animal thing.
Yeah.
Within the smoke, a hot dog.
Almost got a second.
You ruined it.
God, fucking.
Oh yeah,
So
alcohol
bad.
in your fucking nose. That's probably not the best feeling. Not only that, but it's self-saw alcohol. Like all the bad stuff.
At least we know now you are pure.
You can smell the sun.
Russell.
Flies into the sun.
Shoots into the fucking sun. He goes. Fucking dies, and then Wilker's like, and I'm here now.
There's nothing
Step
we
out
can-
of the alley and it's like,
Oh, you guys inspecting the fucking prison break?
There's no way we could have known that Russell was just gonna fly into the sun. Like we had nothing to do with it.
he's so funny with
Russell with Tom Brokaw and fucking go off to where the prison break happened based on the times that they're dealing with to try to meet up with the rest of the crew to let them know, like, yo, we found her.
You could basically, if you wanted to, hang out kind of outside the church, because that will let you see where the escape happened and the most probable entrance into that side of the.
Yeah, honestly, at that point, because like he doesn't know how fucking long it's gonna take them. He just knows he can move quicker through the city to get to them. So he'll go wait at the corner of the church and try to find a dark corner to disappear into, and
It
then
actually is not too much longer. You do see them because, like I said, they wrapped up and they have a couple hours in spec, so they make it. You're probably only waiting for 40 minutes. You'll roll a stealth for your familiar, unless you don't care if it's seen. But
It's kind of probably taken. So
I think cat stealth is like a +5 or 7, something like that.
8 if it's +5, a 10 if it's 7.
Okay, so it's an 8. Sorry, pulling up stats.
Obviously, her passive's a 7.
It actually is. No, that's not how that works for them. My bad.
Did you take a sip just as all that started to happen?
yeah,
Nat 1.
shit
She
just
does
went
not
through my
manage.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. She'll
6 versus an 8.
we'll take it. But the familiar will tail work away.
Okay.
Of course, Adrian seeing through its eyes.
Yeah.
All right. So about 40 minutes passes. That's all it takes to wait on them. You have a beat on where she's at. What do you tell her? The group?
I was gonna say, did we actually investigate the scene?
You're on your way, and he's waiting for you.
Got
because
it.
he's
Okay,
got
so
the
he
most
sees
probable
us coming on the way. Go.
Okay, so they went to talk to the guards, and then they're on the way to the scene.
Yeah, and we're past the
Upstairs,
church.
I know they
Yeah.
made the whole guard. Yeah, but-
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. They said we had already done that. Investigating the other.
They were investigating Rivertown while you were investigating the
Right,
Village. Y'all
right.
wrapped up roughly at the same time, but
Yeah.
they're closer to the location, and y'all
Gotcha,
have to
gotcha.
walk across.
Yep, perfect.
Oh, so pretty much just out of the darkness, Russell steps. We found it.
Oh, really?
Either way.
What is the name of the? Oh, is there a name of the specific dock or the dock area?
Nah, I mean it's the upper docks of River Tower.
Did we get it?
Upper decker.
Did you mark her?
No, no, fucking idiot.
That's okay.
Sorry, I was an alien blackberry search, so I didn't think about it.
It's okay.
What's that?
You don't.
He'll be fine.
Too many good bears.
Good. Yeah,
Berries were way too good.
he'll let the
Yeah.
good berries ferment too long, and that's bad.
Realize you're supposed to eat the good berries, not snort the good berries.
Adrian's on her.
Let's move it quickly. Let him play.
Alright, you'll go to where Adrian's at.
Is
The
this?
dwarf hasn't stayed still. They're wandering north looking for options, but you know where. So
Funneler to a dead end.
I mean, I imagine Russell's able to take them right back up to where Adrian
because I mean,
was.
unless Adrian wants to wander around blind and deaf.
No, she's sitting down.
Just
Yeah.
chilling.
She's chilling.
Yeah, so Russell would walk up to Adrian and then.
What's wrong with her?
No worries.
Oh.
No worries. And he'll grab her right here and just.
Because, yeah, you can feel stuff happening. You just can't see it. Tell us what you see. Don't stop.
Wait,
deaf.
Adrian can't hear, can she?
I thought you can hear.
Well, maybe you can only turn one on if you want.
Oh no,
Well,
that's fine. Like, you can't hear, but hey, they already know this. So be like, tell us what you see. And so, and then he's like, I'm guessing
What
it's,
did you do?
I'm guessing it's sight and sound. Russell, is she okay?
The criminal said she was on her.
No. Well, she's obviously not here.
Trap.
How?
Aware of.
how
Keeping an eye out.
how y'all tracking them?
But like the little spy thing doesn't work.
I gotta check. If I've been familiar.
Yeah, so it is blind and deaf, and yes, you may do an Arcana check.
It's
Hey,
one of those things where
will you assist me in this Arcana check? I'm trying to see what's wrong. She's catatonic.
Russell
Her
is
eyes
familiar
are
with
all
the
back
no,
there.
people he
I've
is
seen
close with,
Grigori use his familiar.
but it's also something where
Don't even
he has
roll.
never had
Oh,
an
You
experience.
have to
Like,
be good
Adrian
enough to
is
know
capable of
It's a
So
thing.
he's sitting there and he's not like
that.
and she
I think you
so he's like
I
there
think
she
even
is
told
and
you about
Adrian just suddenly
the
goes
find familiar when you.
She may have, but I've never seen her use it.
Right. Right.
So
but you
it's
know
just-
the
literally she
spell,
was just
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
and
That's
you're
what,
putting two together. That
The
Yeah,
magic
you're good, you're good.
backfired.
and also if Rooney would have mentioned, Grigori uses Find Familiar, I'm like, oh, that's what's happening. Okay, that's fine.
either one of those. Yeah. Y'all both. Have
That has to be within 100 feet. So this person's close still.
Doesn't have to be within 100 feet. You just can't command them after 100 feet.
so if the command is follow them and they go past 100 feet, it will keep following. You can keep watching, but past 100 feet, no more commands. It's just follow.
Who said that?
Me,
No.
James.
It's like Russell's like,
That's me. Me dying.
yeah, I'm gonna jam. You nudged Adrian. They cannot hear or okay. So she cannot hear or speak. She is doing what Grigori does.
She can speak.
I'm sorry, she
Do you
can't
have any
hear or
eyes
see.
on? I can't remember. Itha.
I'm gonna
Do you have any
open
eyes
your
on Itha from
hand
here or any eyes on anything.
and use thieves can't.
Now he knows
like-
that she's moved farther up the dock.
Like they do with fucking South Park and Helen Keller. Helen Keller, water! Like, I'm gonna, thieves can't literally in your palm. What do you see? 'Cause you can talk.
She will speak and describe what she sees.
No, you gotta sign it back to me. No, I'm just kidding.
You should imagine me.
I am the French girl.
She will describe what she's seeing. She's looking for somewhere safe. She's dressed in this clothing, and she'll try. Like how far of a distance does she think she is?
Pretty much probably like 1 or 2 blocks down.
Okay.
In Celestial, Bayor will speak Oliver, go and begin to go wide. We need to circle this person.
Okay.
She's specifically she tells you 2 blocks down those
She does.
docks.
Right.
So by down I mean
So
I'll point it out here.
Oliver in common, guess I'll look to.
No, we need. Sorry, I was talking to Ryan about this earlier. I'm going to talk to you two in Thieves Camp. I'm going to have you in Celestial. I'm going to have you in Common. And be like, I'm just going to pull all the strings.
Yeah,
Just
but
go
we all
nuts.
know what you're saying already.
Brody needs to learn another language.
Let's do it.
So
So I'm gonna go wide.
Oh, then I'll
And-
have you teach me Silk.
Kind of cut her off from continuing to go down the docks.
You know, pull up behind.
Remember, don't hurt the arms.
No
Right
one.
on.
And no.
Yeah.
Left arm don't matter.
No. Let's try to not harm her at all, and I'll be, of course, signing this to Adrian. in
Oliver
Thieves Camp.
starts to go.
she seemed more inclined to slip out of her restraint or force her way out of, based on her build.
Have you seen like a brick?
Renee, have you seen a dwarf before? Like, I mean, up close.
The answer is
Muscular-
yes.
Sure, but like, there's
Be familiar with
I am a
inclusive
human,
wars.
and then there's like
That-
stocky.
That's very
Just
true.
giving me a dwarf.
So
is not,
I'm gonna sign to Adrian.
he's seen her.
Brick Shithouse. Oh, that's right. You've actually looked at her.
Do you know what an inclusive or is?
No,
That is not.
Inspiration. 100%.
You seen Modok yet?
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna be an Avenger now,
I
Scott.
think the answer is yes.
But if you had to pick one,
She's fucking thick.
okay.
Traps. Russell's in there trying to flex. Like,
Imagine in the
he's
world.
just a little bird. So it's like,
Were you hanging out at the North Dock gym?
Yeah. at the platinum gym instead of gold gym.
hang out where it's necessary.
Oh, help us all.
Have you been juicing? You look like you've been taking pixie dust.
Take what I need.
We will discuss this later, all of us.
Fuck off. Alright, I'm going, Yes. Follow up behind you.
All right, so we have
Oh, Oliver's already gone.
Oliver.
I'll sign to Adrian. Are you done? Like,
So basically, we
We're
have
about to
Oliver cutting off.
She'll
We have you.
Yeah, Russell. So we are here. She's moving this way. So, yeah.
So Oliver's
Oliver's
here.
moving to cut off.
Yeah.
Russell's moving along this side.
Okay. And then who else is doing what?
you said you're cutting off.
No, Oliver's
Oliver's cutting
going
off.
to cut off on the docks.
Yep.
Russell's moving alongside to provide basically a cordon along that side.
Then what needs to occur is this.
Yeah.
You two
Oh, let's go.
pincer her, and I'll come down the middle.
All right. So this is the position so far. What else we got?
Adrian is on the move now too.
Actually, you two go down the middle. I'm gonna go up
Where's Rooney at?
because I can keep track of her all on the rooftops.
Oh shit.
So that's what Bear's gonna do. Bear's gonna do aerial along the roofs.
Okay.
Because if she takes off, he can then chase her through the roofs.
All right. So what's the plan? Y'all pincered. Y'all attacking? Talking?
Talk. We gotta talk.
Who's talking?
We don't want to injure anything at all.
If she ends up getting to Oliver, Oliver's gonna say something.
That's fine. Well, but I want to see what y'all's actual plan is before, so we're not like changing it on the fly.
No, 100%. So Bear would say, when we talk about don't harm the arm, don't harm the person unless it is an absolute
That was the instructions
necessity.
Oliver got. Anything else, Oliver does not know.
100%. Yep. So it's like just talk to her. If it has to escalate, we'll escalate appropriately. Do not touch her arm. Either arm. Go for center of mass. You're actually both very accurate, so I don't think that'll be a problem. But we need her alive.
Okay.
Rooney's
So does anybody engage her,
can't do
or
that
do y'all
anymore.
just let her continue to walk?
Is she walking towards the docks?
She's going north.
If she
That is towards Oliver.
Mhm.
She's gonna bump into him first, and that's fine.
Well, that's up. No, that's what I'm saying. It's up to y'all. Do y'all engage in at a time? Do y'all just let her take the thing, and y'all are just moving the bubble with her?
What's the word?
So
Oliver's not moving, so she's going to
She's
run
gonna
into
bump
him,
into him,
and then
yeah.
Oliver,
Right.
within proximity, is going to.
She's gonna run into you if they don't do anything. If they do anything before then, she may not
No,
make
we're-
it. That's what I'm trying to establish.
So Russell will likely clock Oliver not moving, just waiting for her to hit, and then he will be closing the gap towards her.
Okay.
So yeah.
So y'all
we're
are gonna wait.
converge. Yeah.
So
He will be the first person she interacts with.
everybody make a perception check.
Yeah.
Is this something that I am prepping for, or no?
Y'all watching her, and
And
y'all,
I'll
Site-based stuff.
yes.
A 15. Same.
Does Smoke need to make one?
I mean, he can. He probably can't benefit from it.
Okay, then well, I got 12.
30, 20.
23. I am on the roofs.
Okay. So anybody rolled less than a 12? Okay, y'all all spot her. However, she also notices the guard standing in her path, and so she starts to kind of move inwards.
Excuse me, ma'am.
She kind of ignores and is just walking. pretending
Yeah,
like she
I
doesn't
understand.
hear.
Sometimes you mistake me for a kid. He'll kind of trot up beside her on smoke. Do you have a moment?
All right. At that point, she sees a guard trotting up towards her.
Mhm.
She's gonna try to bolt.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Attempts to ensnaring striker.
What about
Can also good berries.
now? So this is an attack. So this is gonna cause initiative to happen. That does not mean you'll have to beat her up, but we will start going on.
No, we're gonna kill her.
Something where I can do ensnaring strike because she's not expecting that, and then initiative, or
Yeah. No. So what will happen is we're gonna roll initiative.
Like
It'll be a
surprise
surprise round. You'll go. You're the only one that's gonna go in that round, and then it will see what the initiative is.
See, if there was a point that I was within 90 feet of her,
Disintegrate.
I would have. Exactly. I would have
and then just the arm pulse.
hexed her to give her disadvantage on dexterity checks.
And that's checks, not saves. With hex, right?
Yeah.
We can
So since you were looking to actually attack, in essence, attack her, you'll see the arrow coming, and you know that's Russell, and I'll let you cast it in the surprise round.
I can see it. I'm gonna
It's not that
use my
complicated.
bonus action to dash, drop in front of her, and look her in her eyes. So she automatically fails all the other things.
We can't get away from Papa Bear.
Does ensnaring strike reduce their speed to 0?
Yeah, they're restrained.
You pick a long halfling to
Oh,
roll.
And then I'm pretty sure I hit her. Just on that roll.
It'd be a 24 and
All right, so let's go down initiative. Rooney,
10.
I guess
Russell.
it's efficient, isn't
it is.
it? That would be a 25.
Oliver,
23.
Plus it. So,
Adrian,
13.
Beowulf.
9.
All right, so
You get
Russell.
advantage because she's unaware.
Is that umbral?
Oh, well, I have no idea. But it's,
she's not aware, so I have advantage on my attack. Okay,
Yeah, she-
sweet. So I did actually get a
That's. I thought you meant.
23 for my to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so she must succeed on a strength saving throw of 14.
Second.
You little umbrans.
She rolled a 13.
All right, so she is restrained for up to 1 minute.
Okay.
Got it.
Uh,
18 on good.
While restrained by the spell, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns. A creature restrained by the vines or one that can touch the creature can use its action to make a strength check against the spell save, 14. On a success, they're free. So she's restrained. And then I imagine, since I shot with an arrow, she just takes the regular arrow damage? How does that work?
What does the spell say? I think it's the arrow plus the effect, but
The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact.
Yeah, so you do
Yeah.
damage based off the arrow.
So then we'll go ahead and do my damage attack. He's not going to be doing the dread ambusher shit because he's not trying to kill this woman.
Yeah.
He's legit just like, I'm ensnaring her.
You're hitting her with a special arrow.
So that will be a D8. So that would be 8 damage. And then
She's dead. I'm scared.
That's all.
Well, if they don't kill,
I'm just
but
fucking
we
with
can
you.
absolutely decimate.
And then roughly how far would Russell be from this person?
How far can you shoot?
3 or 4 miles.
150 feet.
You can choose within 150 feet.
I mean, he probably wouldn't with the it being relatively urban, I imagine he'd be within 90. So he would push to be within 60, and then be preparing for another shot. But he would see that like the vines are coming up to actually like successfully grab her and everything. So he would just be prepping to fire another shot towards below the knee if she does successfully break free.
All of us surprised. Adrian surprised. Rooney, you cast Hex.
Yes.
Disadvantage on Dex.
Oh no, I already cast the spell. Wait, no, I can bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark then.
Bayo is surprised. Aether is surprised. Russell.
It's a run up, so it's just within 60 feet of her.
Okay.
Holding out its blast.
Wrong
She
person.
runs away.
All good though.
This is just whatever. Yo,
She's
this is viewed in the
Hunter's
mind.
Marked. I'm concentrating.
Can you hold up?
Concentrate
Not,
on
not all elven.
Oh wait,
people.
actually that's a good point.
The ensnaring thing's gonna
No,
take precedence.
ensnaring is
got 'em.
concentration, so I
we
do
have a
not.
bunch of concentration.
I do not Hunter's Mark because I'm concentrating on ensnaring. Okay?
Bayor is going to take over the concentration of Thundercraft.
That's how it works, right? He's like, I got it.
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, your turn again.
He moves. Yeah. He's putting his bow up as he's moving up towards her, and then drawing one of his short swords, and then moving and dashing the entire 60 feet up to get sword up to throat.
Okay.
And
Don't fucking move.
Okay. Oliver.
He'll kind of trot up, slide off of smoke, his warhammer and shield in hand. Okay, I told you not to run, and I really don't want to have to hit you with this. So, are you going to be good, and can we manacle you?
Okay.
He
it's
will
the
hold
opposite
an,
of running.
he will hold an action that if she tries to get away, he is going to smack.
Adrian.
She'll approach. And she'll like crouch down, get eye level, like or eye level with her. And we're not here to hurt you. Just comply. We want to do manacles.
No,
got some
that's not how this works.
Attract more flies with honey, Oliver.
Bayor's just like,
You see him shake. It's a tremble. I want to hurt her.
What were you doing? What were you doing? Escaping that convoy.
Anything else? Do you want to prepare an action for anything?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's trying to seem non-threatening.
Bayo.
Bayor is actually going to utilize their action to take. Actually, no. They're going to try and do command on. Well, so they're restrained. They can clearly see they're not moving. Okay.
Strain and surrounded.
Yep. He's going to actually just hang back and do a hide action with my cunning action.
Okay.
I tried to. But he's on the roof. The
How
goal
close are
here.
you?
How close? I mean, I was on the roof that they would have engaged next to.
Okay.
He's basically trying to just get out of the way, so if she bolts, he can continue to chase. And then command her would be the goal. He's not going to say the spell. It's going to be on the turn, but he would be like, I'm going to hang back and be the ace up our sleeve.
Okay.
Like, he's going to keep watch, but nothing else.
Okay.
So, do I need to do a hide action, or am I just out of...
No, you need to do a hide action.
Do I get anything behind, because I'm, like, tipping myself back up around cover, or is it just straight?
You're in daylight.
Let me just... I'm going to do pretty good. We do it. Can we go that one?
No.
All right. But, all right. A high is going to. Was it stealth? That's +5. 13.
Not bad.
I rolled that 20.
So you see with your passive perception,
Yeah.
you see her just glance up in your direction.
Oh, nothing.
Her turn.
Call. Yeah, no, there we go.
You see the tattoo on her stomach, the one of the river, flash for a second, and she's booking it. She's no longer restrained.
When you said booking, how far away?
So he's going to.
Yeah, I'm going to do the attacks. How does that work?
So this is what we're going to do. One of you will get an opportunity attack, because then something else will happen.
I held
We'll give it to you.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I held come in.
Oliver held the action to smack.
I held nothing, so
You have
fine.
faster initiative than Rooney, so you can go first.
Is this individual prone?
No.
Oh,
And they're not restrained anymore.
okay.
Word restrained.
Gotcha.
Restrained.
Gotcha. Prone. That one.
So she's going to use her reaction to punch you in the face.
Okay. Her reaction.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Does a 11 hit you?
No.
Okay.
Oliver just like literally holds up his shield into her. What are you doing?
She's running. And she's continuing to run her speed, which is 30 feet. However, at this point, it's like mobile. Y'all don't get attack of opportunity. She's moving between you. And once again, the tattoo on her
Well-
stomach is glowing for those that can see it.
Wasn't mobile just against the enemy you attacked?
I said it's like mobile.
Okay.
This is,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Slippery.
it says she can move her speed without provoking an opportunity.
Yeah.
So,
Cheating. No.
right. So she is now 30 feet away running. So you two, she's 20 feet away.
Mhm.
The people behind 40, 50, and then probably 40-ish for you.
Sure.
So, because you're kind of off to the side, and
Yeah.
she's running basically just through you guys, trying to just get away.
Do I take my health blast for running?
Since that is not an opportunity attack, yes.
It's a 25.
Hits.
Damn.
Where do you got that attack?
8 damage.
Would you include the X?
Yes.
Yeah, within casino dice, bro.
She's running.
Russell will hit her with another ensnaring strike.
Okay.
This is pretty chill music for us. Fucking.
Oh,
There's just a person like in the alley just following.
It'll be a 21.
Rooney's over there.
hits.
So that'll be
You should play on. You should play scared by that.
6
fucking-
piercing
I'm
damage,
done.
and they must make a DC 14 strength.
The name of this is Running from the Bullets, which is kind of fun.
It sounds very Tim Burton-y.
So that's a 10 plus 2, so she rolls 12. So she,
Right, so she is
Gets
once
9
again
again.
restrained, and then 6 piercing damage.
Yep.
And then Russell closes the gap. And at this point, so bonus action, ensnaring strike,
Action to shoot.
action to shoot.
Is that damage? Are you doing anything?
Yeah.
I'm making sure.
When does it deal the extra damage?
On
That is my first attack in combat if I choose to do dread.
No, it's snaring strike.
Oh,
Yeah.
ensnaring strike?
yeah, it's
Like,
attached
just
to
the
an
start of
hour.
her turn,
It is
Oh, that's a good call.
Target takes 1d6 piercing damage
So
at the
you'll
start
roll.
of each of its turns.
And
So it would've taken-
2d6.
Oh yeah, so I guess she will. Well, she'll take 1d6 now.
Because
and
it's a
then-
surprise round she was in it, and then she
Okay.
was in it. when-
Yeah.
So another 5 damage.
Okay.
How much is taking?
She's taking 8, 6,
16
5.
plus 11. So
27?
She's a hardy football.
No, I mean, she's a dwarf. And I apologize.
She's a slippery dwarf.
That, I apologize.
What?
You all know why.
Okay.
It's time to chill the fuck out.
It's
At this point, he is.
I won't let them take me again.
embrace.
We're not them.
Right. This is 6 seconds. That's where that will stop.
This is next.
So
this
Oliver
is
was,
Oliver. Yep.
was off of smoke. He'll go, I told you not to run! And he'll kind of look back to Russell, seeing the good shot, get a smile, and as he runs, he'll leap up onto Smoke's back, standing. As Smoke runs up, he leaps off and comes down with like a hammer punch with the hammer on her face.
Okay.
This is advantage.
Advantage, yeah.
Yeah. That would be a 20
To hit.
to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
That's right, it's mixed.
So that's going to be 10 points of non-lethal damage as he clocks her right in the mouth with his warhammer.
Straight to the moon.
And he will use Unwavering Mark. So she has disadvantage on anyone other than Oliver.
So as the hammer's coming down and hitting you in the face, Hulk Fist is coming up to hit you in the face.
Okay.
Does this bitch have legendary actions?
Now, this is
She has a reaction called Readiness. Whenever she sees someone take an action within 60 feet of her, she can attack and then move her speed without provoking opportunity.
That's turns.
But she can't move
She
right
can
now
do
because
part
she's
of that.
trained. So, 19?
Yep, just hits.
Oh yeah, didn't she already take a reaction?
Not this time.
Timber straight.
It's a new round.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
You're
right.
right.
That's
Yeah,
right.
no,
That's right.
top
There.
She would have disadvantage on her attack, being restrained.
No, yeah.
I think.
You're right.
Okay.
20. So it's a 19 and 20.
All right.
That's very good.
Oh. Did I hit anybody last time?
She tried to hit Oliver but missed.
Okay, good. Because I think I rolled it wrong, but if I missed, that would be why. 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
Yeah. As the tattoo with the smoke kind of propels, and it's not bludgeoning, it actually feels a lot more forceful, like a magical bludgeoning. It's forceful.
So like he smacks her in the face. She comes up and like uppercuts him, and he's trying to keep his eye on her. And he will action surge and just go back down on her face.
Okay. You actually have advantage because she's restrained.
18, 19.
Hits.
For 12 non-lethal, and he just goes.
Okay, she is now bloodied.
And so that's action surge, bonus action. He'll kind of inhale and like snort up all the blood and like, spit it out, and do a second one.
All right, Adrian.
Adrian will dash and then run to catch up to where they're at, and she'll put herself between the dwarf and everybody else, and look at Oliver. What happened to not hurting her? Or do
So
you just want to lose a few more teeth?
You know, as he spits, she's resisting.
Adrian will draw her dagger. Adrian will draw her dagger. Give her a chance to talk.
Okay, so
Yeah.
are you?
Like, that's
so
all
you're
Oliver can get out.
you're between them. Explain to me how. Like, Is your back to her? Is it towards him? How is it? How's that? Like, are you
Her
just
back
side to side?
Side to side.
Okay.
But you're gonna have her dagger out. I guess you can do cutting action still.
Right. Which is I dash.
Or mage hand.
Well, you moved and dashed. So did you use your action to dash? You could use your cunning action to action and have free action.
So yeah, you have an action.
He could have either one if you want, because he could use the cunning action.
You're gonna mage hand shoot tickler fancy.
No. I thought about like if Smoke has like a leash that's keeping him obedient, she would just take the leash so he runs away.
I don't think. Nah, you've seen him enough
No,
to
I
know
don't.
that that's not what happens.
If I can't fucking train him in Infernal to be a butt man, you do not get a free action yet.
She'll look down at the dwarf. If you stop, they'll stop. And Adrian
So, I mean, she's already engaged in 2 conversations, so she's like,
knows if you stop, they'll stop.
okay. Can't tell if she's hooked, because like I said, she had said something, I think, to you and to you. And so you're actually hearing her shout, I don't want them to take me back, as you're saying, if you stop, they'll stop. So that's all happening at once.
So the way she's standing is pretty much she has dagger pointed out to Oliver and then like a hand down to the dwarf, as though she's wanting to help the dwarf.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
So are you taking an action?
I guess you'll ready in action.
Well, if you're not taking an action, you can go ahead and make a persuade.
Okay.
That can be your action. Let's say because the commotion's going on, she is being attacked, it would have to be a disadvantage to try to...
14.
14.
Alright. Rune.
I'm going to run 30 feet towards her and hold my action to blast her again if she breaks free.
Okay. Do it.
Fly.
Like you're gonna try to get right up to it.
I've got 90 feet.
I know you got 90 feet, but she's in combat looking at me.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's...
I don't mind doing a little like something like look right here. I'll even use command, even as just a spell to get her
Right, if you
look
want to
here.
use command to do that, that'll be fine.
Yeah,
but like I said,
I'll do that.
right now she's preoccupied with the hammer in the face.
100%. Now, I know what I'll do is that was my goal anyways, was to command her at some point. If I can just use command, win or fail, I don't really care. I just want her to look at my eyes.
Okay, well, if the command is successful, so
Oh, cool.
I mean, I can't just you. There's a roll for it.
I need it all, Isaac. No.
Okay.
So that'll be a wisdom save of 13.
Okay. What type of effect is it?
I think
Prone? No.
Oh,
It's hold on. When you say what type of, I don't know what you mean.
is it? Does it say charm? Is it a charm spell? Is it?
You speak a word, a misseed, say, spell no effect, typical commands. There's not really a charm word or anything like that. Casting time, an action, range 60, verbal, 1 round, wisdom save. They must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow
Okay.
the command. It's
So-
just
That's
spell.
fine.
Yeah.
So wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, there's no anti-command because I'm using a spell slot.
Well, she's just immune to charm.
Help.
So she rolls a 15.
Cutting one.
Yeah, that is that. That's not for saving throws, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you a bard?
They are. Hey, I play the liar because Renu taught me.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
I'm right there with her
I was
then.
gonna say it's
That,
almost her turn,
Are
right?
you done?
Sure.
Well, I mean, I didn't know, but seriously, I mean, that's I'm
Well,
asking.
no, I can't do anything else. I get a spell, a dash, a move to get right in front of her. So I'm like, I'm there now. So
Okay. D6.
that was pretty fun. Like that's what Russell does.
4. All right.
No smoke.
No smoking.
So she puts her hand on the smoke,
Please don't.
and then y'all remember that she was arrested for arson as fire comes out of her arm.
Yeah.
Not a spell. You don't even have that level.
Now, Oliver did hop off of the smoke.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll say you're trying to get in front of her to look at her eyes. You're right there. You're in. So it's going to be everybody but Rooney and the
If this
dog.
is any sort of attack, and well, also she's
This is it.
Dexterity saving throw.
She's targeting the dog
dexterity
killer.
saving throw.
So let's go in order. Everybody can roll, but I'm going to ask Beowulf first.
19 plus. You said Dex?
Yeah.
24.
Oh shit!
Don't call it a comeback.
I lied. This is who's within 20 feet of it.
Everybody.
Everyone?
Everyone. Like
So that would be then everybody's going to be rolling me a dex save.
Okay.
This is actually a sphere around her. It's a 20-foot radius sphere. So it's actually within 40 foot of it.
Oh my god.
Well, it's 20 either way.
Well, maybe yeah.
What do we have to
Still.
A dexterity saving
Dex
throw.
save.
roll? 15.
Meets it.
Okay, so Jin dice, Oliver, other dice, smoke. Get a 16 for Oliver
Tune.
and
14.
a 13 for smoke.
Okay.
Look what they did to my boy.
14. 23.
So smoke and you take the full damage,
That
and,
was
are
like the only people who wasn't.
and you guys are blown backwards. Not like literally blown back, but you're blown off your feet on a knock front.
Any damage?
Yeah, I'm about to roll it.
Yeah, hold on. I just want to tell you, you're fucked. And then I will. It's like,
I just wanted to remember the other effect.
remember? I remember.
All right, this is for 9 damage.
Oh, smoke's fine.
Oh, just the thing.
It was,
in every
it
fucking-
was 3d8. This was not the greatest. roll.
Yeah, no,
With the hostile action, will she take my held action?
Yeah.
Is it half damage?
If it's successful, you take half, so you're gonna take 4 damage.
Okay.
So everybody who made it
Oh,
takes 4.
4.
Same.
Oh, wait. Is this fire damage?
It is fine.
Actually,
19.
because I'm resistant.
Hit.
Yeah.
Hits.
Because I'm 19.
It's 8
Do you want
Force
to
damage.
Okay.
It depends on
And-
when you guys get there. You won't worry for lunch.
It's only like 10.
I maintain concentration.
Concentration check.
That's, I just have to beat the damage. Or beat a 10.
10. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Russell.
Alright, so she's still restrained.
Yeah, she's not using her action to get out of it this time.
Russell is still right up on her
Oh,
ass.
here you go.
Right? Yeah. And then he is going to.
Is it a lightning?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Did you put it on power save?
It's time to fucking relax. And he will drop his bow.
Damn, chowder in a bread bowl.
Crab chowder and a bread bow. And he'll attempt to drive his short sword through the back of her knee to push her knee out of her
Jesus.
body.
Jesus Christ.
Hope you know that's not non-lethal.
What's super fun is they are
Probably.
watching Russell being
You
like,
have advantage.
I hire a fucking animal.
Word. So that will be a 19.
It's
Did you do the extra slashing?
yeah. You should have 1d6
186
at the
yeah.
beginning.
Oh yeah, I did that at the beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just checking.
Good call. No, you got it. There's
So
a
it'll
lot
be,
happening.
5.
New spell. That It's fucking cool as hell.
You don't see many ranger spells out there.
You know, like other than orc.
You see,
orc
as you
Morgan,
hit her,
I
she
haven't seen any
turns
rangers.
and tries to hit you. Both because she's restrained and because she's like kind of side-eyeing you.
Unwavering.
It goes wide. She rolled a 3 plus the 6, so I don't think a 9 hits you.
No.
Okay.
Even if it happened, like, dink. And then I get
Alright.
the extra punch.
Oh my.
All over.
Yeah. He will now, like,
Oh,
seeing,
sorry, well, you were done. Sorry. Okay.
seeing her army
Yeah.
come out, he'll kind of, like, step with his back to Adrian, kind of wrap his shield arm around her hand and pin it, and then just come down again and go, "Stop resisting!"
Okay.
And just
I
pop her again in the
this
face.
little buff boy resisting. The next time she attacks, stop resisting.
She's gonna be unconscious on the ground. Stop resisting!
That'd be 14.
Russell,
To hit.
Yep.
you throw
With
it down.
advantage?
She's gonna
Right. I rolled 2 8s.
Normally it would hit,
Yes.
but the tattoos kind of flare up, and her skin, it makes contact, but it feels like her skin's hard enough to where it actually doesn't damage her.
Okay.
I need you.
These are all spells.
Yeah, I know. It's usually going ham.
Yeah, so you just got.
While they're active, she has a higher DC. than-
Yeah.
Good.
That would be it.
That's cool.
Okay. Adrian. Sadly, panic in her eyes. She's being assaulted. She's trapped. She's maybe at the beginning. Right now, she does not look like she's
Sure.
going to cooperate.
But she's an idiot.
She's gonna stab Oliver.
Go for it.
Like real talk.
Yeah. Go. Let's see. You gotta connect first.
Oh, that's a good point.
My
If you-
familiar who's around will aid me.
That's advantage on the attack. So if you hit your sneak attack, please. I love it.
I hope it will.
Well, is
Oh,
your
she connects.
familiar an action in combat,
No.
or is this?
The whole point of the familiar with the rogue and why this is so good, they can say, help me. Immediate advantage, sneak attack.
Got it.
That's like the whole point of the mage.
Technically, they have to be there, but they will follow.
Right,
them.
right,
So I'll let it. But next time, just make sure you
Yeah.
keep that in
Well,
mind.
Okay.
did it roll to survive the blast?
Oh, that is a
True.
good
So
point.
you need to have it roll a dex save.
Cat's dexterity is +2.
It would have poofed, so it's fine.
Well, hold up. How much HP does it
It
actually
doesn't
have?
matter. It's fine. She won't stab.
No, it has it has.
She'll
sweet
just
speed.
actually. She's like, you know what?
Hashtag dex.
No, I'm right here.
Good on you following your
I'm
instructions,
literally looking
officer.
at it.
Do not come back and ask me to work for you. And then she'll start to walk away.
Say that one more time. You said, "Do not ask me to."
Do not ask me to work for you again,
Okay.
officer. And she starts to.
You were talking to Oliver.
I
I was gonna say, if you're talking to Bayer, I'm not starting.
she.
Bear
She's like, good,
stopping.
good caper, and gives you like a thumbs up, and then she starts to walk away.
Okay. Rooney. You did actually, if you're holding it, she did take a swipe at him with you.
Yeah, I did. I blasted
Yeah,
her
you
for the
blasted,
the explosion that she just hit me with.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Um,
So ready in action again, or you gonna take a shot?
I'm gonna get up first
Okay.
from being prone, and then walk. How far did she blast me away?
You no, you just knocked your phone. It's kind of like you blew back. You're still within 5
Oh.
feet. It's just like off
Oh,
and down.
do the damage for the start of
As
each of
it.
its turn.
So I was like 10 feet away to start, because
Oh, that's
if I'm attacking with that, I don't want to be right on her. And I'm gonna pull another one for she does something hostile or tries to break out.
Okay. Beowulf?
You said you don't want them to take you back. Why?
Alright, same thing I kind of told him. She's panicking. She's
I'm gonna-
being stabbed in the knee,
No,
hit with a sledgehammer, blasted from away. She's trapped.
I'm gonna say look me in the eye.
Alright, if you want to make a persuasion
Sure.
at disadvantage because she's in the middle of a fight.
I get it. Well, no, I was gonna try to command her.
Okay. How many do you have?
I had one, and now I have two, and I'll be done.
No, that's fine. So this is not just a random spell effect that you have. This is actually just a
I am
planned
using
spell.
command
Okay.
for the second time, and hopefully she fails.
Just fail. That's spread it back.
Okay.
Oh no, y'all go ham.
I'm just making.
I'm just trying to do the thing that helps us all, and I'm like, oh, she's fine. Heal it all up. Wisdom saving.
That's right. That's me.
Help. Help.
19.
Fuck.
She has a high wisdom.
I don't know, because she's a fucking monk. Can I get a random chance she just looks me in the eyes when I yell at her? Let me
Oh shit! You didn't tell her to turn over.
He's right now.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Next round.
I can't. No.
Well, you still yell at her, turn over.
Adrian, stop! That's the last thing I'll say. No, no, it's fine. I got my piece.
So once again, same thing with the flame. Does fire destroy the ensnaring strike too? I forgot to check that earlier.
Probably flavor-wise, yes, if it's engulfing in a flame, because presumably it's vines.
It doesn't say anything about fire being anything special.
Okay, that's fine. Does it give the vines having HP, or is it just a?
I don't know.
Nope.
Okay, perfect.
No.
It's just my
Alright.
concentration.
DC 15 for everybody but Adrian.
How far?
20 feet. Oh, you outside? I know you said you backed up.
Like 10, 15.
Okay.
What is what do we have for that?
Oliver makes it smoke fails.
Your deck save?
Safe, yeah.
There should be on D&D Beyond
I
up
failed
top
my
left.
DC.
19. He
I got
fails.
11.
You're prone.
Oliver's good. Smoke is bad.
Okay. Smoke is prone again.
Let's say 6.
You're prone.
I will release on my last.
Okay.
Oh, so at the start of their turn they hit the damage though, right?
Yeah, well, thank you.
6.
So that is 12 damage for this one.
So that is 6 to whoever passed, 12 to whoever failed, and they're prone if they failed.
Yes.
Alright, and then 6 to her.
Thank you.
And then I failed. I take 12 damage.
12 total. You are prone and you take 12.
She takes 4 from my battle action.
Is that a
Eldritch Blast.
I dealt her.
Actually, I don't know what the damage was. I
12.
failed my save.
It's 12 total.
12?
And you're prone.
I made a save.
Oh, thank God.
Make your concentrate check.
I make my concentration check. I did not make the
Did
save.
you do
Got it.
from the
Did you
fireball
take
that just happened?
Was that not the initial roll I did?
That was the deck save.
Dex
This is now
save.
you're concentrating
Oh,
on
well,
the
dex-
spell.
Yeah, okay. the
So,
dex save.
so roll a d20. You gotta be a 10.
Yeah.
What's your constitution saving throw?
My constitution saving throw? Yeah, no, I fail. I get a 9.
Okay.
No.
She is no longer restrained by the
So
spell.
the concentration and restraint.
Now with this, she did not use her opportune because that.
Yep.
So she's running, but y'all do have openings to take opportunity attacks, if y'all wish.
Yes.
So, pretty much.
She has to get up from.
Did you say you were doing anything to her? Did you take?
She wasn't.
With what?
No. You,
No,
you
no, no. I did my turn, commanded,
Yeah, okay.
it
So
failed.
now she's running from the 3 of your squares.
Attack. 100%.
So she's running. So if you want to do an attack of opportunity, attack of opportunity, attack of opportunity.
Alright. And Russ is gonna do it.
17. Beats.
So, yep.
You say attack? That's not advantage, right?
Unless you have a reason to have advantage.
No. Well, I mean, I've been yelling at her.
And I give you a reason to
That's
have
okay.
24.
Hits.
Regular
10,000. No, so I roll a 15.
Miss.
or 22.
So
5 bludgeoning. Non-lethal. And he will yell as she gets up, "Just stop!" As he clocks her in the back of the shoulder.
how much the damage?
That would be 8
How many is this?
slashing damage.
All day. Ready?
With that, non-lethal.
Not only, yeah,
Yeah.
like he's not
So,
kind of killer. He's
You've been
just
saying that the whole time, so I
Take
just wanted to
out
make
a
sure
bunch of
that she just didn't piss you off at the end there.
he just suddenly like stabbed you through the fucking head. Yeah.
So she goes
Thanks,
down unconscious.
Dude, I'm excited for the escape.
All right.
She goes down unconscious.
Yep.
Get your ass to Moss.
Russell is
Get that.
immediately on her, going for tying her up. Like he's just
Unconscious?
going
It's better
for
die.
Yeah,
Wrist-
it was non-lethal,
yeah.
but yeah, you did that too.
wrists and wrists and ankles. Like he's just fucking tying her the fuck
No,
up.
no. Cut her arms and legs off. Make her naked.
Yeah, perfect. He gets that command, and he's just.
I'm a surgeon now.
What do y'all want to do?
So Oliver
Take her back to prison. Adrian, please
Violence
stop.
is
Hogtie.
will
I don't know, it's
begin,
kind of interesting watching her tied up and beat all four of y'all's asses.
Oliver will begin moving.
You
forward.
just stood around.
Yeah, because I wanted to hear what she had to say.
I wanted to hear what she had to say too.
All she had
tried
to
to
say
run.
was she's gonna murder her.
Yeah,
Hold on.
because-
No. James, you need to chill.
Yeah, because
I'm trying. I'm sitting down.
happy Officer Doolittle here
Look,
had to jump her.
Because she was going to run.
Is there
Yeah, I
someone
would
we
have
could
run too.
talk to her before we
We
bring
need
her in?
we need to talk to her before we bring her in.
She's not gonna talk to us. This has all been a waste of my day.
It's not been a waste of your day.
Yeah, it has.
so Oliver begins to move towards her,
Stop.
and then looks back and sees that Smoke's unconscious, and immediately just goes back to Smoke. and gives
No,
him the helm.
Bayer was going to use a scroll.
He's good.
Well, in that case, he will walk up to her and go, "Why wasn't she listening? Like it wasn't a hard command. Stop.
Does
Let her
the potion
talk."
work on a
Adrian's
dog?
gonna go to smoke.
Like,
Maybe
does
like,
his potion work on a
stop
dog?
resisting? Stop resisting! Like shaking the dog.
That's why I'm going to heal
Will
it.
calm.
Keep your potion.
He'll look.
I have to heal it.
And
She'll
I'll go,
sheath her dagger.
No, but
Adrian,
that's the thing.
you don't understand how this works.
He said no.
I just asked to talk to her,
I said,
and she
yeah,
ran.
I
So
think-
I was going to chase, so we didn't lose
I'll
her.
use a healing word.
And then she tried to attack me.
And then
Are you an idiot?
the four of you decided to beat her near to death.
What?
I-
Yes,
I-
because she kept trying to. Did you
I
see the
didn't hit her.
fire exploding out
I
of her?
didn't hit her at all. What are you talking about?
Did
I
you,
would've
did
killed
you
her.
not? Did you not see
Russell, Russell.
the fire exploding out of her? Like
No,
I don't.
did.
I mean,
Don't
this
resist.
person's killed people. This person was being transferred to prison. Like, how is this? How is this in the wrong? Like, I don't get you.
This is what I'm talking about. When we're walking on a treadmill.
How do we know that your superior is even telling us the truth?
Oh, we don't.
Then, by all means, let's just.
So
beat her.
then why did
And
you
if
even
it's
come along?
You know what? That's a good question.
It's not innocent
Maybe-
until proven guilty.
maybe the next
this
time
is they run.
I mean, it's like I don't even know really what you do besides work at the Velvet Room, but I'm assuming you're a good person.
I mean, do
Because
do with her what you want.
I haven't heard
Sneaking
that
out
you've
of it.
like been arrested for killing people and arson and what this person has been accused of. Well, actually not accused, was found guilty because they were being transferred to prison. I mean, we just put a merchant in jail because they were a bad person. Like, if you're gonna have a problem doing this, then I don't get it.
It's fine. You do with her what you want. Nothing I say is going to matter, so it's fine.
You're a very flippant person. I don't get it.
There is not much of a difference between flippant and willfully ignorant.
What?
There is not much of a difference between flippant and willfully ignorant. If we blindly follow things,
I don't understand.
right, if we blindly follow what the instructions are, we're not going to get anywhere, especially the truth. We need to get this person very close to the prison that they presumably should be in, but we need to hear their case first.
Okay.
They
I
may
mean, that makes sense.
they may have attacked us, but they are wildly afraid of whatever future that may have happened.
We are not
going-
their enemy.
What's that?
We're not their enemy.
We are not their
Going-
enemy, but
Going to prison?
but we
Yeah,
are
I would be afraid of that if I was a murderer.
What if you were friends like we
some,
did for
some people
Merchant?
and
Wait, we framed them.
I don't think you know. Well,
if I
you
don't,
knew
then
that
I
was
wouldn't
the
say
plan.
that was-
You don't know if he
okay.
actually did it or not. So
no,
you
but,
could
it,
say
but
that.
no, you can say that 100%.
Did we or didn't we?
Nobody,
What the?
nobody is fully aware, besides Russell, that
And
Russell
Rooney.
framed Homeboy. Rooney might, maybe know, but it's very consequential, or into know.
So you all discussed that was a possibility to frame them. That's why y'all didn't want him involved.
But if
But no one
Adrian
actually
wants to now
knows that.
use that to
Like at the
Fraud.
dinner,
Rooney
yeah.
knows Russell talked to Sal.
Yeah.
Evidence will be provided, but or no witness to
Right.
Russell getting that evidence, planting that evidence.
But
it's
he-
all speculatory coming like
Oh,
Yeah, it's all speculatory.
So,
It
it
makes
makes
Rooney,
sense.
who is a literal
Right, right.
child, so like nobody knows.
Yeah. It makes sense for her to say that, but she
Russell
can't
feels
prove
fucking
it. She doesn't have
ironclad.
testimony.
That's fair.
That's your
Hold up. All right, real talk.
It's
Your
a solid case.
your reaction is real. We frame this person based on a
Yeah.
baseless accusation.
Baseless.
The point here is no.
to take a dig at him,
No,
for sure.
I know what's happening. What I am worried about is the consequences.
oh, it's going.
Think of the consequences.
Put the lays down. You don't deserve any lays.
There are no consequences.
Okay, yeah, I want to hear what this person has to say because one, it's interesting how they just kind of got out. So I want to find out if there are any corrupt guards that are helping a criminal escape, or maybe we'll get lucky and this person's actually a good person going in there to kill Matthias because Matthias, there's something not right there. Maybe, I don't know. But now you're saying that we put him potentially in prison for something he didn't do.
I don't know if we did or not. It's just kind of funny
Well,
to see you spin.
What?
Does anybody here know whether or not we actually framed him? And he will inside check. Can I not do that?
No. I mean, you would have to insight check him, and he hasn't said anything.
But Oliver just kind
Even
of
that point, Russell will be the same normal.
Rooney's spitting on his burns. Taking a second one.
I don't know shit.
I would like to take this person back in because I think that's the correct thing to do. But then again, we are doing this together. You all told me to go cut them off and talk to them. I tried doing that and they run. I try to stop them so we can talk to them, but they try to punch. So I tell them to stop and they don't. You know, I would have stopped hitting her in the face if after the first time.
You do the right thing.
I know I did, and it's frustrating.
We have to understand what's happened.
Well, if Smoke wasn't okay, yeah, her head would be a crater. I mean, she made your little cat poof.
Trick us to comply.
Bear goes "Boo," when he's in the middle of that. He just.
Adrian will just sigh.
This is what being a team is like.
The guilty don't run.
That's not
Scared people
true.
do, but we're
Scared people can run all the time.
I'm not going to
and
defend
that's
it anymore.
understandable.
Let's just make her not die, and then we'll talk to her. I'm not
So
taking
she-
her a step closer.
No,
to
she's
taking
fine.
her.
No, she-
Well, that's why we can take her to the church.
We'll take her farther for you.
I mean, that's actually further away from the prison.
All right. Well, at least we'll compromise there.
Still
Okay.
very public.
So, do y'all wait for her to wake up at the?
No,
No,
we'll,
Oliver's gonna
we're,
drive her.
we'll,
No, I mean,
he'll-
at
he'll-
the church. Do y'all wait for her to wake up?
no. I'm going to use my second scroll.
Or the potion can be used for this.
Perfect. Potion.
Now, I would suggest we take a moment to rest and kind of catch our breath.
I would assume we could rest on the way to the church.
I mean, we're like right there.
Let's take short rest.
Okay. I rolled a 2 on the D4, so she does not wake up. Then y'all short rest. I'll make a short rest.
I will make another healing elixir and give her the one that I had made.
Casually spit in the cup.
I mean, yes.
All right. Okay. So she wakes up.
Oh, whoa. We're gonna get Father Porthill and Nancy. We're gonna get some backup.
With 6 hit points.
Okay.
Hey, I'm back to 1 below max.
You see her instinctually. Once again, y'all see what's on her stomach. You kind of see a glow beforehand.
Oh, we're going right into this? I was going to roll some HP.
Well,
I mean, you
we
can
should-
do your
I'll
short
do a
rest.
thing. I'm just trying to rush because I got a cliffhanger to get to.
Oh, got it.
Everyone stall as long as they can.
So,
With
with that said, you see her stomach glow again, and the ropes just untie themselves. And she's sitting there, kind of panicked.
Easy.
And she's hurt, so she's not running. She's not dead, and she's not in a jail cell, so that's looking in your face.
You're in a church. We just want to talk.
Oliver has his hammer at his side, and he will look at Smoke and go, kisses. And he'll order Smoke to give him kisses.
Russell's fading
I will
into the dark.
remember in infernal kisses.
He didn't say it in front, I said it in common.
No. I'm gonna translate it into infernal.
Yeah, Russell is fading into the dark corner. Like he is.
Now,
After
ma'am,
never here.
He's up on the raft.
Aitha, right?
What are you trying to do me?
Well-
Why am I here, not with the guards?
Well, I am a guard.
He's a guard. We are trying to get to the bottom of this. What is happening? You were taken. You have a lot of charges on you. We need to figure out who you are, if this is real, what's going on.
The mages kidnapped me because my arms are keyed to a chest.
It's not a map.
Is that true?
So once you're not gonna know the truth by just looking in her eyes.
No, I know that.
You get someone that's just lived a hard life.
Alright.
It's not a map. It's a key.
Hey, no. Bayor is gonna be like, good call.
What's in the chest?
What's in the box?
Dwarvish treasure.
Okay. The mages would not just try to go through their whole
I think they're more
rigmarole.
interested in how the key works, but
Well, can you just tell him? And then...
Arcana check. If I could. Well, how the key works.
Did
An
you
arm
click-
unlocking something, that's ridiculously cool.
right. But I mean, that's something like the mages don't know, so they want to take her. It's not you. I mean, you can try an Arcana check, but you're probably not going to.
Cool. Rooney.
Can your arm
Nope.
unlock more than just a chest?
No, it's just two to this one chest.
I once saw Oliver's arm unlock someone's skull.
No, different.
13.
What's your
No, wait.
passive insight?
No, passive
Yeah.
insight? My passive insight is a 17.
yeah.
When I get observant, my passive investigation will be a 23.
Yeah, Oliver's passive insight's a 10, so...
Pretty good.
What's your passive insight?
Mine?
I'm not good at it.
Not great. Because it's what you're.
So
it's
you
10 plus your proficiency, your proficient plus your modifier.
you two believe it.
Doesn't matter.
Something's not adding up by this. The rest of them.
Her story about the unlocking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
why
that
they
checks
want
out. 'cause
her,
It's
what's
fucking
going on.
weird.
So,
Aetha? There's an Aetha.
I think.
let's not skip past the part before we go into the really cool, my arm can unlock something. Did you kill the people, like the charges? That's pretty important.
I mean, yeah, but they attacked me first to kidnap. Once again,
Yeah, something doesn't make any sense. Wait a
by the
minute.
time it doesn't
Yeah,
make
you're not a
sense.
kid.
She's not lying. Like, you get the sense that she's lying.
Okay, please tell us the truth, or your fate's already sealed. Like it's gonna be very difficult, Aetha, to pull one over on us. So you got to be real right now, or we can't help you.
This opens a chest. True. It pretty much repeats the same story. What you gather is she was in jail for legitimate reasons.
Yeah.
And that does unlock the chest.
That's fine. Okay. You murder people. This thing's happening.
Because they attacked me, which is a lie. You're
Please.
tracking.
I got you. Please.
But these two don't track that.
I feel you.
Oliver is just of the initial disposition not to believe her because she's in jail.
Okay.
And you're more than welcome to make an insight check if you want. I'm just because nobody asked me to do it.
Yeah.
I'm doing guesses.
I got you.
Well, she hasn't presented anything that I would think Oliver would find compelling enough.
That's fine.
There'll
I
be a 20, or
You already don't believe it.
or
you don't
22.
I know you're lying.
You don't know me.
I don't know you, but I don't need to know you to know what you're telling me isn't the truth.
Look what the mages did to me. Oh.
That's fine.
They're not going to give you power.
They're experimenting on me to see how this works.
Listen,
I had to get away.
Anti-check.
We're not worried about that. You're passive. She rolled the one time. That's all I'm worried about for this one.
Yeah.
why would we help you if we don't know the real story?
Can we just take her to jail?
Stop. You're gonna need to give us more than that, or else you're done.
She's
Experiment on
doubling
you,
down.
huh?
She's doubling down. That's the story. Just think of it.
Is it real? They are experimenting on her, and that's it.
You know what inner statements are lies. You know what inner statements are true. You have no evidence of anything else. You'll have to make a decision based off of that.
Claire, I'm going to use fake presence.
Okay.
So
Take off her arms.
everyone in the 10-foot cube needs to make a wisdom saving.
Just take off
And what is the effect of
arms.
this?
Charm.
And then that works too.
Everybody within 10 feet of her needs to make a wisdom saving throw or you are You get to choose, or is it everybody?
It's everyone within a 10-foot cube of me.
Alright.
We're done.
Wisdom saving throw.
10.
Fell.
13.
Fell.
I'd be far away.
She is completely and utterly unaffected by charm.
Is that another tattoo?
I actually don't know. It just her stat block says immune to charm.
That was just me.
I think it might be part of her monk heritage or
That
something.
was Rooney talking to her, not.
Yeah.
But
So,
Yo, bro, you fucking cool.
I appreciate that. That's not what I was going for.
Rooney, I can't wait for us to do our duo at was it Three Flags or is it
The lucky
To reflect
the Lucky Liar?
Yeah, I can't wait either.
Or
She's
the
standing
Flushing
up
Mermaid.
as y'all just
No,
having
no,
fun
no,
with
no,
it.
no, no.
I had to try.
we're talking. Are we
Yeah.
getting any? Like, I mean, she's making an accusation against the mages, but, well, everyone else says she's lying.
I don't know. Is she lying? She could be lying, but also
Well, she'll
Oliver. We
Right.
have
So real quick. Truth. Arm opens a chest.
Yes.
False. So the next thing I'm going to say is false.
Everything else.
Yeah. She was arrested for actually doing something.
Yeah, for real
Also
thing.
true. It wasn't until after that did the mages find her in the chest. So they took her from prison to somewhere else. So she actually did her shit. She actually did all the bad crap. The mages are taking her. Are they experimenting on her? False. So she's trying to get a sob story for you guys to believe in.
Right.
So
And
she
we've
can
got-
get the hell out of Dodge.
But we are.
You three that
But we
know
are
that.
charmed by you.
Right. That's just
I got you. You're good. You're good.
the attitude towards me. That doesn't,
So you're done.
and that goes away in 6 seconds.
Oh no shit! It's just one turn.
Yeah, it's more of a combat thing, but it gives me
Got it.
like
Okay.
the
Yeah,
ability
yeah,
to
yeah.
do something.
When you say she's done, she's going to try to get up again. You're going to all take attack on her.
Understand if you
She's
run.
done.
No,
She's
that's
done.
fine. You're dead.
If
Yeah,
you
no.
want to kill her, go for it.
No,
but you-
Russell
minus the arm.
will draw his blade and go for another ensnaring strike to just stop her.
How many fucking spells you got, bro? I love it.
All rolled to Adrian and both struggling.
Adrian
I don't
Adrian has a
think
knife and she is
Yeah,
throwing
yeah.
it at.
I just used
She's
mine
like
on
rolled her
spells.
eyes as the person's like, I'm gonna get her out. She's like, I'm just an asshole to my friends. For you.
Oliver's gonna take his hammer and just like hit the knife and make it go faster.
So is this lethal or non-lethal? Are y'all killing or
Russell
what?
is attempting to.
We are resting.
Russell is attempting to
non-lethal.
non-lethal ensnaring striker with a stab in the
Bayor,
feet.
nipples out. Non-lethal.
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 Just everybody roll a d20. If y'all get over 17.
18
Yes.
Okay.
for a hit.
It's
Nat 20.
She's out. She's unconscious.
Guard
I
house, let's
helped. Sorry for being a bitch, Oliver.
You know,
It's okay.
Russell
in the
assists
moment,
in
Yeah.
tying her hands and feet.
I got manacles.
Do you think we could get
Perfect.
Grigori to remove her tattoo? The Dwarven treasure just sounds appealing. And I don't think that's part of.
go. Can they
I could-
transfer
No,
the
this
tattoo?
gets us. This
Yeah, I could
gets
remove it.
us our
And he pulls
hideout.
it a blade.
No, whoa, Russell. We don't know if severing it from the person keeps the magic.
No, this gets us our hideout.
I think this gets us 20 gold apiece.
No.
Actually,
if we know what it does, this gets us our hideout.
No, I think Oliver might be right in this case.
Oh,
if we know
yeah.
what's happening.
Anyway, at this point, it's pretty fucking.
Oliver has an erection.
Gets us our hideout.
So, just
It's like
as
a
a
baby's
reminder,
arm
y'all
hole.
have no idea what this chest is. The mages know.
That's what
Yeah, Oliver doesn't. He's
So taking the tattoo's not gonna help any of what I'm trying to do. That
Right.
just to kind of speed things
No.
up.
Okay, don't try to speak that. Milk it a little bit. We love it. Okay, guard chat.
Go check.
Oliver will.
You turn her in.
Yep.
They go to give you your 20 gold apiece.
We understand what the implications are here, and it's all about the implications.
Yeah, you did your job. You're arrested.
We're gonna go ahead and request.
Yeah. So you know the cult
Everybody starts talking.
and the skin hopping lady that we stopped
I made a
with
mistake.
Shiro. Well, it's kind of like a cool little place, and we were looking for a spot to set
That
up.
place is gone.
What do you mean?
In what capacity?
Or is Russell in the fucking
Gone.
police station?
More or less.
I just make sure.
Like gone as if
I'm
we were
just
to go dig.
Don't consider that place ever again.
Can like I thought it would be.
Wink, wink.
Russell starts considering it real hard.
What the fuck? Just inside check.
The guard is just like, you're not supposed to know about it.
That's
No one's supposed to know about it.
Yep.
Don't say anything about it.
I won't say anything about it, but
No, you can't have it.
Nat one.
well, then we're gonna need a little bit more than the standard commission because
We'll put this as a down payment on a place.
Okay, what should we do?
well,
No one cares,
the
guard.
mages want her.
We know the mages want her. That's fine. We did our civic duty. We will take our consultant fee, and we will put that as a down payment on a place that we choose.
Good man.
Yeah.
Sticking to an agreement.
We'll take
Very
a little
honorable.
sidebar real quick. I'll kind of step to the side.
We all shuffle over.
Okay. So now I'm wondering, the mage is trying to get something out of the chest, and they're the actual cult.
Oliver, I like this line of thinking.
Very
We-
smart, Oliver.
We will we will proceed with the mages being the cult next week. Or 2 weeks from now. We just need you to commit right now.
Okay.
Excellent work. That's right. Clear dance.
Alright, so you guys can all add 20 gold to y'all's inventory.
to. Yeah. Wait. Hold up. Wait. Don't put your gold down. We're gonna put it down on a place. We're gonna have Isaac commit to a place.
Y'all can put it down. 20 gold a piece.
Nah, just messing with you.
How do y'all finish out the night?
With your
Velvet
cliffhanger.
Room.
Okay, Velvet Room. What do y'all do after that?
Oh, all right.
I'm going straight to Grigori's
Sure,
from
yeah.
the police
Chris
area
talking.
and telling him, Gregory Christoph and telling him everything about what happened and asking him if about it.
Is Decker at the place? Like at the.
Adrian will actually be looking for places to potentially buy or rent.
I mean, Bayor would do that with Adrian if Decker's not there, and then be like, we're gonna move on.
Oliver fills in Rachel Ashley and anyone else that is of interest at the Velvet Room. What just happened?
Lydia would be the next person.
She will also make sure he at least gets a night for drinking free.
Hey.
After that, what do you gotta do?
Sleep.
You can go to bed, I
Go back
guess.
to the barracks and
We wake up and we're all
pretty
dead.
standard
Like, what's
after
your
that. Like,
thing?
hey, we did our thing and adventure. Yes.
Is Russell okay
Pretty
with putting his money gold
team.
towards a hideout?
I probably would not have
In
joined the
character
Velvet Room,
conflict.
but just that Gregory bit and that.
Y'all celebrate. They're talking about doing down payment. You speak to Gregory. You tell him what happened. He tells you about all magical tattoos that can give you abilities and stuff. And it seems like the Shorts has a lot of them. The next morning, Baylor,
He's dead.
your arms, your shoulders on fire, your wrists on fire,
Please don't.
and you feel like you're kind of like, you know, whenever you drank too much and you close your eyes and it almost feels like your head's spinning.
No.
Okay, well, anyway, you
When I drink too much, only everyone else knows. Not me.
you open your eyes, and you're not in your house.
You said shoulder and.
You were bound like this to the ceiling,
Oh, cool. Ooh,
and
kinky.
you are rotating around slowly. And then you finally rotate, and you see Matthias leaning against a table with a bunch of sharp instruments, and he goes, "It's about time to figure out what's inside." And that's what we're gonna do this next session. Start the next session.
Great.
No.
None of us will know when
No.
he's dead.
We're gonna end this way. So you like it rough? Am I naked or just shirtless?
Just show us.
I guess that went all the way.
That
Pretty
might
good.
be part of the interrogation later. You never know.
Hell yeah, bro. Ooh.
Did Gregory mention if the
That's fine.
tattoos can
What
be
is your anything?
transferred?
Oh,
They can't be transferred. But people can put them on you to have the effects.
See ya.
He's never heard of the lock one before, so he doesn't know how that works. But there's some that just up your natural abilities. There's some that allows you to cast spells periodically.
where is that for next session?
Oh, we got a long rest in there.
In between?
You didn't, because you were
What an asshole. Just
sadly. But everybody else got a long rest.
nice.
Everybody, wait.
We're level 4 now, right?